Yeah. Did I not? I posted it.
Oh, you did? Woo!
Yeah. All right. Hi, everyone. This is weird because we're just Skyping right now, but like, there might be more. Oh goodness, this is terrifying. Hi. Welcome to our D&D session, D20 era. That's what we're calling it.
Hey.
I'm Kate. I am the DM.
You are.
What? Never mind. I'm the DM. In terms of D&D experience, I have pretty much played exclusively 4th edition, and that's pretty cool. I've been doing it for a few years, and now we're doing this nice little campaign. If you guys want to go around and introduce yourselves and your characters a bit, and then I can introduce the world, and then we can get started.
Cool.
Yeah.
Go first. Wait, I'm just reblogging the thing, so someone else go.
Yeah,
I can't
same.
finish up.
All right. Who wants to go introduce themselves first?
I'll do it. Hi. Hi, I'm Alice. I am playing Tam, who is a half-orc bard. I have a bit of D&D experience, like a bit of Pathfinder, a bit of 5th edition, but like barely, it's still pretty green. Tam is 6'2", plays all the instruments. She's happy and she's jolly, and she's here for a good time. And a long time, not a long time. She's here for a good time. And that's me.
And
that's our entire party.
There we go. And now let's...
Okay, I am playing a wizard girl called Nora. She is 23 years old. She's a little bit taller than me. She's got crazy red hair that's usually like tied up in a bun, stuck in with like a feather. She's got big ass glasses on her, think like Professor Trelawney. She's got like a green tunic dress. She's got her spell book attached to her hip. She's got a big belt on, and she's also got a familiar called Oscar, who is an eagle owl.
All right. Jules, why don't you go next?
Sure. So I am playing Ren, who is a high elf ranger. He is very pale, very tall, with delicate features. He's got dark, full brows, bright blue silver eyes, very long hair that appears to have been dyed black, but with little bits of silvery gray peeking through. He wears fine clothing veiled by a dark cloak, under which he wears scale mail. Dark bandages wrap his arms and his neck. There are a pair of swords at his back, and he's always got his bow nearby.
Nice. Maddie, why don't you go next?
Okay. So my character, her name is Val. She's a tiefling druid. She's 21 years old. She's 5'9", and she's like fairly skinny, not too buff. She's ash gray skin, and that's covered in scars with a specific type of scarring on her right shoulder that's normally common in lightning strike victims. And it's red compared to the rest of the scarring on her body that's just a duller shade of gray. She has medium length white hair with a black streak in the front. She has some nice looking horns that swirl backwards, and she's wearing kind of, oh my god, how do I describe this? Her outfit is like shirt that goes like this so you can see her shoulders, and it's long sleeves, and she's got almost like a corset going this way, but not doing it a corset's job, with ties along the front and bandages on her hands and leather pants and some nice leather boots. And she has a scimitar at her, a backpack on, and she has a scimitar at her side.
Cool. And that leaves Miller.
All right, so my boy Augie is he has this bush of like curly golden blonde hair that looks like it was recently just very poorly cut. He's like around 17, but he's really tall. He's like around like 6 foot something. He's a human paladin. And he has like these deep green eyes and white skin. And he has dots on the left side of his face, like near his cheekbone, a little bit below his temple, that are unnatural. They're not freckles. But yeah, and he's wearing this light gray shirt with turquoise jerkin and dark pants and boots. Yeah.
All right. Really appreciate that we went in alphabetical order. I just want to say.
I should know, actually, we will have visuals of everyone soon-ish. I actually have all of the illustrations next to me here.
Oh my god.
So
You're teasing.
we have them soon.
Sorry, I'm the bottleneck here. I have to color everything. It'll happen.
Yeah, I've just passed all of my work on to Jordan.
Yeah.
Like that.
So cool.
I'm so excited to see.
I did a really terrible job of describing Tam visually, so can I
Yeah,
just
go for it. Go for it.
I was like, she's really fun. Yeah, no, she's like 6'2". She's got like super curly black hair that's like tied up in like a half done up bun thing. She wears like a big long like forest green coat. She's got her drum strapped to her back. She's got her tin whistle on like a big kind of utility belt, and she's just wearing like earthy colors. There we go.
I forgot to mention, Val has a black, unnatural scar that goes down through her right eye, and freckles.
Nice.
All right. Is that everyone's introductions?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay. All right. Well, I will introduce the. Does anyone have anything that they want to add before we?
Have we mentioned Nora and Ren have kind of come into this party as a pair? So, find out why.
Woo! Okay.
Also, not story related, but Miller isn't moving for me.
Oh no.
But it's alright. Don't worry. I can hear you, so it's all good.
Okay.
She's
Alright.
moving on the stream. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right then. Sorry, I have to. Oh my gosh. Okay. Sorry, my notes locked me out, so I have to prove I'm not a robot.
So D&D Beyond, guys.
Loot crate.
I wish.
Loot crate.
The pod's job.
Oh man, I wish. Okay. So, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about Elzaheim, which is where we are. Pretty exciting. So, we started our first session. We met everyone in the party. They were all on a boat called the Highlander, and they were headed towards Valashi, which is a... Don't laugh at me, Miller. Which is a kind of more industrial town in Elzaheim. They ran into a Rusalka, who they quickly defeated. And then they landed in Valashi, and they went to an inn called the Minstrel and Tankard, and immediately went into a shopping arc where they went to Mimi's Fine Threads, and they met the owner, Mimi. And then they questioned her about magical items and found out about Tony. And went shopping for magical items at his shop, Tony the Rakshasa.
Tony the tiger.
And they went back Ren went to go get a cloak from Mimi, and on the way back to the rest of the party ran into an old woman. Then they heard fireworks and found a kind of end of cycle celebration, which is how Elzheim celebrates years. They celebrate it in cycles. So it was close to the end of the cycle, and so they went out. They had some fun. They had some caramel apples. They had some dancing. They had some fun. And then Val smelled something, and they went to go investigate and found a rotting corpse covered in silk and kind of drowning in like green pus. Lots of, fun stuff. Upon that, they were immediately seized and taken in front of the magistrate, where they were questioned about a mysterious organization called the Order of Whispers and the Black Widow, this mysterious figure that they don't really know much about. After they were interrogated, they were taken to a holding cell where they met a mystery man in the cell adjacent to them. And they went to sleep for a little bit until they heard a large explosion where there all of a sudden was an explosion to set the said mystery man free. And the hole was large enough that they were able to escape through it. And that's where they met a band of thieves. They called themselves the Thistlewinds. And that was made up of Axel, who was the mysterious man, Gear, Sprocket, and Cog. They were recruited on a heist to get a vase from a wizard's tower, Giltree the wizard. And when they got there, they got up to the top, and they met Fu, a large manatee-like creature called a quaggan, which, if any of you guys are as huge of nerds as I am, is fully taken from Guild Wars 2. Fu is very slow and a bit dim-witted and tried to get them to answer 3 riddles to help them find it. And eventually he's very large, and they got him to move after Ren threatened Fu. Nora's familiar Oscar eventually was able to swoop around the outside and try and pick it up to no avail, but eventually Sprocket got over and got the vase, and they were about to head out when all of a sudden a firebolt was thrown and just missed Tam as you heard, "What are you doing in my tower?" And with that, I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh man. Oh man.
Natural 1. Plus 5, so 6.
No.
Incredible.
Okay, so 6
6 total.
6. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do. Okay. So anyone get 5 to 10? No. Just. Okay. I need to roll initiative too. What am I doing? Okay. Okay. 10 to 15.
13.
13.
Wait, what am I doing?
15 to 20.
17.
17.
19.
Okay.
17.
And 18. And then.
Jules rolled a natural 1 because Ren is currently sat on a windowsill.
No, actually, I was next to Tony, who was like trying to free Fu, wasn't he? He was,
No,
like,
you were there, and then you went to go sit on the windowsill.
Really? Okay, well that would. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And 19. That was Val. Okay. 1 second. I gotta go grab something.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh no. Just do not get excited.
Oh,
Do not
okay.
get excited.
Oh.
I was like, cobblestones?
No. So, for the people watching right now, My family is made up of very large nerds. Not very large; they're average size, but like we're all huge nerds. So we have a lot of Legos, but the thing is, none of these are organized. These Legos are not organized, which means that we have a very, very crudely done.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Hang
god.
on. I'm gonna
That's
make you.
incredible.
I'm gonna make your image bigger, Kate. Hang on.
Wait.
Oh my god, you made
That's
Lego
so
versions of us.
good.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I can tell exactly which one's Nora.
Oh yeah, that one. Yep.
Oh, I'm
Yep.
so happy.
Oh, also, I did not have an owl Lego, so we have a little dragon.
I love it.
That's so cute.
All right.
Beautiful.
So this is just to give you a general idea of what's happening. I'll probably hold it up like this, and then we can run. I do need to get one more thing though, because they do not have this as a Lego figure, and that's gonna be too big. Oh, where is it? There it is. This will work. All right. This is food.
You don't have a Quaggin Lego.
No, I know. Lego, get on it. Why don't you sell Gilbert's Q merchandise? Anyway,
What
Is
is
that
this?
like folded socks?
anyways, so so Val, you're up. Okay, so well first, Tam takes a shot at you, and you just hear this like, and you hear an explosion as it hits the far side, and you turn around and you see a wizard, or who you assume to be the wizard. You see a man with balding on the top with very, very thick gray eyebrows and a very blotchy kind of beard. Looks like he's been trying to grow it out for a while, and it just hasn't worked out for him. He's wearing these bright, almost neon green robes and a billowing purple cloak behind him. And on his side, he has a small satchel, kind of fanny pack style
Nice.
bag that, yeah. So, Val, it is your turn.
Oh shit. Where is he in the room?
He is outside. This is difficult. Okay.
Okay. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
And Ren is dead.
I think Ren just fell off the windowsill.
I appreciate that you guys can see relatively. Anyways, so he's about right here.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are inside right here. I'm just going to do paper from now on, by the way, guys, because this is too much work. I tried.
It was so
But-
good.
I appreciate the effort.
Yeah, it's like brilliant,
Probably-
Kate.
It looks really awesome.
I'll send you guys after this stream, I'll send you guys all pictures of your figures.
Yes,
Yes,
please.
please.
Okay. So he's outside, you said. All right, hold on.
Sorry, you guys froze with me, so.
Oh,
He is out here on the ledge. Like, he's about 10 feet from the ledge.
Okay. He's just hovering?
Yeah.
Oh my
Like
god.
flying? Like,
I'm picturing like the Ice King from Adventure Time right now, like flapping.
what a visual.
Can I use frostbite on him? Or is that
range
not-
on that?
60 feet?
Yes, you can.
Ooh. I'm gonna roll to use frostbite on him.
All right.
Quick question: was Fu injured in this fireball incident?
Yes.
No.
Okay, good.
Okay, Fu's good.
It's the most important here.
This is Jules asking.
I got a 16.
Well, what's your spell DC?
What?
What's
Oh,
your-
the DC. Hold on.
It's 10. It's 10. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, actually, no. He rolled a 19, so he made a Constitution save. So you see, as you kind of mumble some archaic words, and you kind of make this gigantic snap with your hands that sends this what looks like almost like teeth, like just flying forward, and the wizard notices it and dips out of the way completely.
Damn it.
Fascinating, yeah. Do you still have your movement? If you'd like to do anything with that.
Am I in front of Fu?
You are. Fu's kind of in the middle. Fu's a very large mammal, so Fu is just in the middle, and you guys are kind of around the sides. But yes.
Okay. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna move out of the way of like the window. Like I'm gonna just back up.
Just into like a corner or something.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. So, anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay, Augie, you are up next, and Tam as well.
I want to I want to try and grapple him. I think. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll whip out my rope, and what do I need to roll for this? Just.
I think it's, well, first roll to see if you can hit.
Okay.
Like, just roll like a straight,
Shoot.
just roll a d20.
8.
8?
Yeah.
That does not. So you go and try to get this, but he's still flying, so he's able to kind of move out of the way, and the rope kind of just falls and like kind of dangles out of the ledge.
Okay, then. Can I try and use Divine Smite on him with my sword?
Okay. So go ahead and roll for that.
Okay. Shoot, it keeps falling off. 9.
9?
9.
9.
Guys, this is our own thing. We are not stealing inside jokes from other people.
We absolutely are.
We're gonna get sued. Oh my goodness.
We've got a different name, it's fine.
Okay.
25.
I love the people in the comments who are also saying 9.
There are people?
Yeah. Yeah, on okay.
That's so cool.
On YouTube we have 26 people watching, and on Twitch we have 29.
Wow.
Thank you.
This is so cool. I was expecting like 2 people.
One.
Okay.
Same.
26 and 29 people.
Yeah. And if you want to see the chats, you can go on your phone on
Twist
Twitch.
is just like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, bring up the link and then just make sure you mute
So that's so you did Divine Smite with your longsword?
Mhm.
Okay, and that was 8 with your, that was what, that was your d20 plus 6?
Oh
Or was-
no.
Did you just
9, and then 9 plus 6 would be 15.
15?
Yeah.
That does hit. Okay, so go ahead and roll damage. So that's 1d8 plus 4, and then an extra. This is first level, so an extra 2d8.
Okay. So 1d8 plus 4, that's going to be 6 plus 4, which is 10. And then roll again.
Okay, so 10 piercing, and then now you're rolling 2d8 for radiant damage.
Okay. I got a 3 and a 2, so 5.
So minus 5, so 12. Okay, so So you take your longsword, and I'm guessing you ran out to the ledge, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you run out to the ledge, and you swing. And as you swing, you're able to slash him, that's slashing damage, yeah. And you're able to slash him, and you kind of hear this like searing, like this, as the divine smite goes through as well. Kind of this holy, you channeling your god, and you're like, okay, and you go and you swing, and you kind of hear him scream a little bit from the pain. Although he is wearing light armor, it is very much, he was not expecting that. And yeah, you take 15 points of damage. All right, is there anything else you want to do?
I think I'm good right now.
Okay. Tam, it is also your go.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers, which means the wizard has to make a wisdom saving throw of 14.
14. All
Yeah.
right. Miss. Yeah.
Okay, so it takes 3d6 psychic damage, and that is a 2, a 4, and a 1.
2,
What is maths?
7.
2, 4. Thank you. Yeah, that's 7 psychic damage.
Dang. All right. So, right as Augie is swinging, all of a sudden, his mind fills with just this of all these different things just attacking him, and he kind of takes his head back as Divine Smite cuts through. And so, besides not just having this headache, he also has this wound, and he's just kind of hunkered over, still flying.
Yeah.
And with that, Nora, that is now your turn. Or Tam, did you want to move anywhere?
Yeah, am I still near the window?
Yes.
I want to move away from the window, please.
Okay.
Like,
Would you like to move?
I'd like to move like against Fu, so I'm kind of like just
Everyone's
backwards
kind of
hugging.
against you, but all right. You just turn around and you step slightly to the side.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And with that, Nora, it is your turn.
I'm so uncomfortable. We've just like broken into this guy's house and like stolen a vase, and now we're trying to kill him. And I'm like, I feel really bad. I don't want to hurt this guy.
Did you hear what he was wearing? I feel like that enough is a reason.
I'm like picturing the wizard from like Shrek.
For poor fashion sense. Otherwise, I would be dead. Oh man. I guess. Can I pull him into the room and then cast sleep on him?
So you want to?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So just using your hands?
Sorry?
Just using your hands?
I don't have anything else.
All right. Roll a strength check.
Oh.
Oh no!
Okay. 3.
Oh
No.
So you feel a burst of heroism as you see Fu, the Quaggan who just declared that you're his only friend, and you run up to this ledge and you try and grab him, and you end up grabbing his arm. And although he's hurt, he just kind of looks at it and just kind of shoves you off. It just kind of shoves you away. Yeah. Did you still want to cast sleep on him? Can you cast sleep on him? Yeah.
I can, but I don't want to plummet this guy. Okay, can I send Oscar at him?
I'll allow it. Yeah.
Can Oscar just go screeching at him and start clawing at him?
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything for him?
Yes. So that's gonna be you're gonna roll. That's a D20 plus 3 for hit. Pallets.
10 total.
10 does not hit. I can hear myself.
Yeah.
There it goes.
Jess, I think that's you.
All right.
Is that better?
Hello. Yes, that is
Yeah.
much better. Okay. So yeah, you sent. Now I can hear myself again.
Yeah, there's an echo. Hold on. Let me try mine because sometimes it's mine.
Sorry.
Did that make it any better?
Hello.
Yeah,
I think
Yeah.
we're good. Okay. Oh, by the way, for people watching at home, this is why we call it D20 error. It's a play on 404 error because we have the worst technical difficulties at all times, constantly, forever.
Also, Jess got 7 at ones, and Jules just got an at one, so we can't roll for shit either.
I think every session somebody has rolled an at one because last session I rolled an at one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a 5%. Well, it's less than that. Well, it's more than that. But, you know.
So
every
has
single
anyone
time
worked out the probability of 7?
Yeah.
I'd love to know that.
It's abysmal
Minuscule.
small. Like, you genuinely broke physics. And I can say that as a physics major. Okay. So
Okay.
Oscar, you send Oscar and you hear like a and you see Oscar flying towards this wizard, and again this wizard kind of is just able to like not even swat him out of the way. He's just, as you're reaching, Oscar is just there and just not making a dent at all. And with that, it is going to be Giltree's turn. So Giltree is going to come in past you guys. So let's see. So Ren, you have an opportunity attack. You have opportunity on him.
Hey.
If you do anything.
How does that work?
You have a reaction.
Okay.
If you'd like to use it. So
Yeah, I might as well just jab him with a sword.
Okay.
Guys, no stabbing.
I like. You
Should I
were
roll an attack?
Yeah, is that with your short sword?
Yeah, that would be a short
Okay,
sword.
yeah. Roll to hit.
6.
Yeah, Cece was able to glide past you, and
I rolled a 2.
Oh god.
Giltree is actually going to take this small pin he gets from his fanny pack. He takes out a small pin.
The grenade.
Oh.
Like a small, like, needle. Like, just takes. And is just like, alright, you know what to do. And goes and just pricks Fu.
No! No!
You hear Fu go,
Absolutely not.
No! No!
as you see Fu's form shift from this innocent kind of manatee, just this like, all of a sudden kind of shifting and twitching and grows, and you see where his body was kind of split in two, and these jagged teeth come down.
I refuse to fight him. I cannot. Oh no. No.
And I don't have a Lego figure for this, but I can't have Fu looking like a mess
We're not
anymore.
going to attack him.
So being the Harry Potter nerd that I am,
No!
this is what we've got.
I don't want to kill Fluffy either.
Yeah.
Provoke the wizard, guys!
I would like to also remind you guys that Tony is here, but is still in the process of casting planar shift on this Quaggin. So it's just in the corner, just focusing on this.
Can he still do it if Fu's like changed shape?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
How far?
still the same Quaggin.
How far
Okay.
into the ritual was he?
Like 5 minutes.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Go for an hour. And with that, it is Fu's turn, and so you just hear.
Did Fu roll higher initiative than me?
Yeah. Um, you hear, like, in this kind of garbled voice, you hear, like, I'm sorry. And let's see. Tam, you're closest. So, gonna take.
I'm your friend, Fu.
That is a 23 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
No.
So,
It's been great.
no. You take. All right. So, you see, as you're turning around, you kind of see this happen. And as Fu goes, I'm sorry, and goes and goes and with this gigantic teeth, all of a sudden goes and bites you. You take 6 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
That's not too bad. That is a that's a 14.
Yeah. So you feel something kind of surging in your veins, but then you just kind of are able to shrug it off.
I'm like, Fu, why?
Lord, didn't need to. And
Don't do it.
that is going to be Fu's turn. So, Ren, it is now your turn.
Come
on,
okay. I have a question.
Yes.
Does animal friendship affect an animal that is like aggroed? Like, can I?
That is.
Do you know?
I would constitute this as a beast rather than a.
Oh, it says in the spell,
Just
choose a
so you can
beast that you
see.
can see.
If it's intelligent. Oh, it's yeah. I'll allow it.
Okay. I would like to cast animal friendship on Fu.
Okay.
How the turntables.
Yeah, now you want to be friends.
Yeah. I just. What's your spell DC?
12.
It rolls a 13.
Damn it.
So you take out this little morsel of food that you've been having, and you're like, and you kind of use this thing, and you try to get Fu's attention, and Fu looks at you, and kind of blinks, and then remembers that you were the one.
Oh
with the arrow,
no.
and it just and just makes
No.
this huge roar.
Fuck.
Oh
Okay.
God.
That was my action, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Am I still on the balcony?
Mm-hmm. You
Okay.
have
Is Fu such a size that he'd be able to get to the balcony? Like, did he shrink at all?
no.
Okay. I would like to stay on the balcony.
I just needed something more intimidating than a pair of socks. He's still the same size. He's just got his mouth is just half the size of him now.
I think I'll stay. I'll just stay on the balcony.
Okay. All right. And is there anything else you want to do?
Nope, that will be it.
Okay, top of the round. Val, it is now your turn again.
Oh, damn. Let me see. Question.
Yeah.
Fu is a water creature, yes?
Yes.
Don't you do it. Don't you do
No, wait. No, Maddie, no.
Maddie.
Maddie, no.
it. Leave the manatee alone.
I don't want to die.
Don't.
I'm so sorry. I'm gonna cast Produce Flame.
No! Stop. God.
Okay.
I can hurl the flame at a creature within 30 feet of me and range spell cat on a hit. Okay. So I'm gonna cast
Yeah, so it's a ranged spell attack.
Okay, so like I can stay where I am, like in the corner.
Yes. Yeah. You're like not even. You're still like less than 10 feet away from it. So.
Okay. Well, I mean, I figured he's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
He's the biggest boy.
At an 8.
An 8.
Yeah.
So. You start melding this thing, and you start feeling the heat rising, and then you go look, and you just see his face. Although he's evil, he just looks so sad about it, and it just kind of fizzles, and you don't even make it. It just fizzles out.
Perfect. I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna stay in the corner.
Okay. I'm also really sad that none of us made a Jax Films reference with calling him a big boy. I just wanted to put that out there. Okay, Ozzy, it's now your turn.
I'm so sorry.
So Fu, is he still? Okay.
The brown is Fu.
Okay. I'm going to use command.
Okay.
And say sleep.
Okay.
Why
did I not? I'm upset that I forgot to print out your spellbook and do not have that on me. My bad. I don't know why it didn't print out. I swear I printed it out. It's okay.
I have the command stuff on my spellbook.
That is where we will go.
I also just. Oh, thank God. Okay.
60 feet range.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no,
And-
that's fine. Everyone. This is a very close encounter. Like.
Okay. Just what I need to roll. Is that it?
I'm so sad we're fighting Fu.
I know. That's why I'm just like, go to sleep, buddy. Just please.
I'm just saying we could have had a nice chat with the wizard man and diffused the tension, but nope, you had to go stab him.
Are you looking at me?
No, the wizard man. But also, you shouldn't have tried to stab Fu.
I didn't stab Boo.
You.
I never intended to stab Boo.
Okay. Okay, so no. Yeah. Fu rolled a 19.
Oh no.
So, you turn to Fu and you go, Fu, sleep. And Fu just kind of looks at you, and like, you just kind of see it kind of just look really confused, like, what? And it just kind of looks confused, and then recognizes that you just tried to cast a spell at it. And kind of.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Growling.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm just.
What did you do?
I tried to make Fu go to sleep so we don't hurt Fu anymore.
This is not Fu. This is somebody else. This is not the Fu we know.
Who we've known for 20 minutes.
All right, Ozzy, are you doing anything?
Just gonna. Where am I in this?
You are on the ledge.
Okay. I'm going to get off of the ledge.
Okay.
Where's Tam?
What?
Where's Tam?
Tam?
Yeah.
Oh, over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over to Tam.
Okay.
and draw my shield.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Tam, it is now your turn.
Okay, I'm going to inspire Nora.
All right.
And
How are you
I-
going to inspire Nora?
I'm gonna sing. I'm gonna sing,
Yes.
love me, foo. You know I love foo. I'll always be true. So please don't kill us, foo. And then
Take a D6.
and then my actual thing, 'cause bonus,
Yeah.
is foo a. Oh, actually, no. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try and charm the wizard.
Ooh.
So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw, but I think it has advantage if we're like in combat with him.
Yeah. What's your
That's 14.
all right, wait, so how are you charming this?
I'm gonna say what stop. No. I'm gonna say make the old foo come back right now. Right now.
You see this, you shout this to the wizard. The wizard kind of looks at you and goes,
Yes.
I mean, I'll try. Ah! That is completely the wrong voice. 1 second. I mean, I'll try, but once it goes, it's very hard to put food back.
You better try pretty fucking hard, alright?
He goes, of course, dear friend, I'll try anything.
Yes.
Nora, it's your turn.
I'd just like to point out I just spent the last 2 minutes trying to find my 6-sided dice.
Also, we're getting a lot of Bard love in the comments.
Nice.
That was like a really, like...
That was a really bad job.
Okay.
I'm so glad my internet cut out when when Tam was singing, so I heard none of it. And I
You'll have to go back and watch it on replay.
Go back. Your turn.
Kate, where is the vase?
The vase, Sprocket has it, and they are currently, all, with the exception of Tony, Cog, Sprocket, and Axel are all on the floor below you.
Can I use Mage Hand to grab the vase?
I don't think you can see them because
Yeah.
they're on the floor below you. Yeah, I don't have Legos to go down below, but this is technically like down here.
Right. Okay. Sorry. Okay.
I'm sorry, guys. My Lego skills are not very good.
Nope.
I'm
You're
not a
doing good,
master
dude.
builder. My little brother is a master builder. I am not. All right.
Oh. Also, I forgot I have a thing now. I can roll 2 D20 and like use them whenever I want.
Oh, yeah. That's
Okay. That's a 4.
okay.
That's an 18.
All right. So you have a 4 and 18 at your disposal.
And then can I plus, what was it, roll a D6 for the inspiration thing?
Yes.
Okay, can I use command?
Oh no, the D6 go. You have to roll the D6 when you roll. So like it's an additional. Like you can roll to hit.
Oh, okay.
And then if you roll like a 4 or something, you can roll an additional D6.
Okay. So can I use command on the wizard guy
Okay.
and tell him to leave?
Just leave. Just go.
What's your spell DC?
Fuck out. Good question.
It's 12.
Thank you.
He kind of turns to you and he says, "But this is my house."
Don't give a fuck. Get out!
Okay, and yeah. So, anything else?
Did that not work then?
That was your action.
Okay. Where am I on the board?
You are right here.
Can I go stand by Tam and Oggy and hide behind Oggy's shield?
Squad.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like I have to act out the stuff. So like squeezing by Ren, you go and you hide behind. I would like to point out that you guys are like all like,
We're in a.
and then Ren's like chilling over here.
This is some great strategy, you guys. Put her in one place. The man that has fireballs.
So now it's Giltree's turn, who is currently charmed by Tam and goes over to Fu and is like, "Hello there, buddy." And Fu is going to use a reaction.
Is Fu going to eat the wizard?
That is a natural 20. Okay.
What?
So 4, 7. So he takes
Oh god, I'm so scared.
7 damage and then has to make a Constitution saving throw,
On the plus side, Fu's doing our job for us.
which he does not make. So he takes 2d6 of poison damage. That's not.
That's my boy. Come on.
Oh shoot! No, it's okay. So Giltree, listening to Tam, kind of with a dazed kind of look in his eye, goes and goes, "There, Fu. There." And you kind of see Fu kind of turning around and just with a huge mouth and just snaps it on his like through his midsection, and he's not dead. He is still, but you cannot see anything above his upper torso. You just see like feet and calves just kind of dangling and like moving in and out as he's stuck in the thing. You hear that. Right about this time, you hear Cog call from below. He goes, "Everything all right up there?"
Oh yeah, just grand. Thank you very much.
Good to hear. Just sounds like a bit of ruckus. Try to keep it down. And that was Fu's reaction. So he's already got Giltree in his mouth.
Oh my god.
So
So wait, sorry, it cut out. And I was also typing in the chat. Giltree is in Fu's mouth right now.
Yeah.
All right, I missed something there.
Giltree's in his mouth. It's very
Cool.
Wicked Witch of the East, kind of
Oh.
the feet dangling out. Since he's in there, I'm just gonna. That hits, and so Fu, the sickening kind of realizing, like he feels something, and he just and bites down, and you just see as all of a sudden, just like you see it goes, all of a sudden the feet stop kicking and go down.
Oh no!
A bit of red.
We didn't have to kill him.
Tam is just standing there, like jaw agape, like, oh shit.
And you kind of see just Fu kind of just.
Okay.
What the fuck?
So cool. We're murderers by association now. This is good.
Oh no.
It doesn't count if a huge monster ate him and not. It's fine. We're morally fine.
They arrested us for finding a rotting body. What do you think they're gonna do?
We also broke out of jail.
Okay.
Yeah, we're kind of on the wrong side of the law now.
We work in the
Fine,
lot.
4.
I would like to point out that this was not at all my original plan.
Kate's derailing her own session.
Wasn't my fault. Okay. At least I'm not railroading. So. All right, and with that, that's gonna end Foo's turn. Ren, if you'd like to, you're up.
Now what do we do?
It's like a moral crossroads,
yeah.
guys.
I think that I'd like to cast Animal Friendship again.
Uh huh.
So
That's your second spell slot.
Yeah, that would be my last spell slot.
Okay. Okay. What would you like to do with the animal friendship?
I would like to say, drop it. Drop it. Actually, no, I have an accent. Drop it.
Okay, so you kind of see as you who hears this and kind of kind of like lumbers over in his like slow gait. He's still a big guy, so he kind of lumbers over and kind of. And you say, drop it, and you just see, like, what little remains. He already pretty much cleaned it out, so you just see, like, a little bit of, like, spittle of just the remainder of this poor wizard. Just kind of...
We ruined that guy's day.
Just covered in saliva, in just, just kind of a, like, glomp on the floor. Just...
Oh, he's really most sincerely dead. Foo, calm down. All right. Put the big mouth away. Yeah.
You kind of see, as it kind of nods, nods his head, and slowly you see the mouth kind of close and close and close together. You see his eyes return to their normal cow-sized shape, and sitting in front of you once more is just a manatee. Just
That's a good quaggin.
oh,
We won, guys.
and he looks around.
I gotta say, I was not expecting that.
Yeah, you would.
So me and Foo are friends for 24 hours.
And he kind of looks around at all of you and he goes, I'm sorry.
Kate just made herself emotional.
I'm thinking of, you know
Sure.
what?
Ren just
That's
puts a
how you
hand-
cry on command. That's how you actually do it. Anyways.
Pretend to be a manatee.
Yeah.
Always works for me.
All right. Noted. Okay, Ren just puts a hand to like the side of the face-ish area and says, "You've done well. All right, you've done well."
I spilled water all over my binder. It's fine. Okay. You kind of. At about this point, you hear Axel. You hear. All right, are we? He kind of looks at the state of things, sees this like saliva-covered conglomeration of just like innards on the floor, and just what happened here?
Can I ask a question? This
Yeah.
whole time, has Tony been like just standing
Yes.
patiently
Yeah,
doing
off
his
in the
thing?
corner. Yeah, good.
You turn around and you see Tony just kind of like just still
You do what
cast.
to do and boo.
Oh, still
I'm gonna go-
like
Yeah.
working there, and he's muttering stuff under his breath because, yeah, like he's still going, and just is
Trying-
making things kind of Currently, he has a piece of chalk and is drawing things on the ground, just mumbling, but his eyes are wide, and he's just kind of.
What?
Guys, we praised the Rakshasa.
Right.
Oh yes, for people following along who were not here when we were doing, Tony is a Rakshasa. That they
A
know.
big tiger dude.
Anyways,
I'm gonna go up to Tony and say, I think the situation's changed a little bit. I'm not sure we have to do this anymore. I'm gonna turn to Rest and be like, if we're trying to get Fu out from his wizard master, he's just eaten his wizard master. So maybe we shouldn't.
Well, we can't leave him here, can we? Because if the guards come up, they'll think he did it, and they'll probably execute him.
Well, technically he did do it.
Well, under duress.
you turn around to
I've still got my
see
hand on
Fu.
this.
You turn around to see Fu, kind of just looking at the pile, and he goes, "Master."
I get Oscar, and I'm like distracting him with Oscar again. Like, look, pretty birdie.
I am on the floor in a ball, sobbing.
Augie,
Like so distraught, like does not know what to
You
do.
can just kind of just. I can make you sit. That's about it.
That's fine.
Augie's
I'm just
Lego figures do not move very much.
Augie's face basically just like drained of all color, and he just looks horrified.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah. So Axel's standing there and goes, "You all ready to go?"
Yeah, we got the vase. I guess.
Val like looks up with like the tear-soaked cheeks and is like, I guess.
He kind of looks at all of.
Sorry.
He looks at all of you and just. Right, and then just turns around and walks back down the stairs, just kind of like.
I feel like the best way to describe what he was that gif of the dude walking in with pizza where like everything is burning and he's like, what?
We were
basically
all that
gone on
comic
fire.
of the dog sitting down in,
This is
like
fine.
amongst the fire, and it's like, this is fine.
How far is Tony into his spell?
That whole battle took you, let's see, 3 rounds, so that was about not even. We'll say it took about 5 minutes, so he's probably only about 10 minutes in.
Okay, so shit escalated really fast.
You guys demolished this wizard. I mean, this wizards are pretty much glass cannons, and you guys just took this guy down.
Yes, thank you for reminding me, Kate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tam's gonna go to the window and make sure there's no one in the vicinity. Like, guards approaching.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Cool. That's a 6. That's a 6.
You look out. It's about mid-morning, about 10 a.m. I'd say at this point, and the sun is right across. The sun is facing you from this window, so you're kind of like it's very, very bright, and you can't really see.
Yes, they're getting arrested.
Yeah, about that, I think we need to probably get out of here as soon as possible.
What about you?
No,
Yeah.
after an hour, we gotta make sure
Right.
food's alright
Okay.
first.
Should we look for some loot, maybe, perhaps?
Can I?
Sure. Go through the dead
Nora,
bodies.
I'm certain there are books in this house, Nora, if you wish to look for them.
I'm already on it, and I've already gone downstairs and I'm looking for the books.
Alright. I dig through the wizard to find any
Oh,
God.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
you're such a nasty paladin. Nah.
I mean, you're gonna loot the wizard?
Yeah.
Okay. So, roll an investigation check.
I'm still crying,
Jesus
by the way.
Christ.
Yeah, and
I got a
Augie's
2.
still like unmoving.
A 2.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Jesus, guys.
What
Um,
is going on today?
Come on, guys.
Deep in gore.
Okay. All right. You go through, looking through. First, you go probably to the calves. You see these tall leather boots. They look really, really worn. They're like holes. There's like a little big toe sticking through through one of the sides. And then you go over and you kind of look at the pile, and it's an absolute mess. There is nothing on this. Yeah, you don't really find anything. You see one little, you see something glimmering, and you go and you try and pick it up, but then it just looks like a bone, and you just kind of drop it, and you just and just kind of back away.
Downstairs, do I find any scrolls or spell books?
There are. Well, roll an investigation check.
9.
9. We're not stealing other people's inside jokes, you guys.
I'm sorry, I will never do it again.
We gotta come up with our original content, says the DM who totally stole something from Guild Wars 2. Looking around, you try to find anything that looks really useful. Most of it is scribbled things, just like random notes. It looks like experimentations of possible spells and magical items. You find
I thought food. I was like, upset.
I'm really good at noises, you guys. You find about 2 or 3 pieces of parchment that you think could be good for transcribing spells on.
Okay.
But for the most part, everything looks a bit like there are things that say for instance, there's a piece of parchment that you find and you pull up and it says like 3 eggs, 6 cups of flour, that kind of thing, and you're like, this is useless. Man, I didn't get to use it. Yeah. Is anyone else looking for stuff?
No, Augie is still like pale face,
Can I
I am
looking in
still
one
on the
direction.
floor, like sobbing, like in a ball.
Okay, can I go around to wherever Boo had pulled the vase from, because there was like a pile of loot or something back there?
Yes, you can. So you carefully, Fu kind of, quietly, very similar to Val, kind of just like sitting there with like, just kind of quietly crying, kind of realizing what just happened. You make your way around. You kind of have to like, okay, and you kind of pop through. Roll a investigation check.
All right. 8.
8.
Yeah.
There is a large cacophony of stuff around here. A lot of it is broken. Either you don't know if it was either through this fight, if this was just how it was left, just everything's broken. What you do see, what do you see? You see this big circular kind of orb, and it's black and it has swirling purple and blue and light glitter across it, and you kind of able to stare into this thing and you see traces of things swimming in and out and around this orb. It looks like almost like the night sky with stars in it, and very just staring at this. Yeah, you find that. You also happen to see you also next to it see a ring that is silver, very plain looking, but it's encased in a small glass box, and it has what looks to be, it's not a very well locked box, but there is a small little lock on it.
Okay. I pocket the little orb, and can I try to?
Like,
oh, it's not a little orb. It's a medium-sized orb.
it's like, yeah, it's like a medium-sized orb.
Okay. Can I still like sort of just, I don't know, find a pouch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a medium-sized orb, but you pick it up, and you feel a slight tingling against your fingertips, but you notice that it is exceptionally light, almost like the inside is what you thought was liquid is more of like a gaseous volume.
And can I try to open the glass box?
Okay. So
Probably should have checked for traps.
Ooh.
Okay, lockpicking, I think that's Dex, I want to say.
Want me to roll?
Yeah.
16 total.
Oh, that's sliding. Yeah. 16. You are able to just kind of, you move it around for a second, you do like a and the lock comes apart and like it flies off of the box.
Cool. I pick up the ring and I inspect it for traps.
Okay.
Just in case.
Roll an investigation check.
This is gonna go so well. 2.
2.
Oh, God.
Doesn't appear to be trapped.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
looks
I
like
put
a
it on.
You put it on. Is anyone else watching?
I've approached him by this point.
You've approached him?
Yeah.
Nothing seems to happen.
Okay.
I guess I'll
This
just leave
seems
it
like
on.
an ordinary ring.
Just leave it on for now.
You leave it on?
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Where's the rest of the other group?
They're
Are they
all
downstairs?
currently?
they're all on the first floor. They're all.
Is my stuff
If you
lag
remember,
again?
if y'all remember, in the last session, they were all, while you guys were all talking to Fu, they grabbed the vase, and then they all escaped downstairs, and they're waiting for you guys. They told you guys to finish up, and they're waiting for you guys so they can head on to their fire.
While this is happening, can I have gone to the front of Fu? And is he still crying?
Oh, I should probably... Yeah, he's still crying. I mean, he's pretty
Okay.
sad.
I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna get my drum and I'm gonna be like, alright, we're gonna play a game, alright? You like games, alright? Let's play a game.
I do like games.
Yeah, games are great.
I like
Alright,
riddles.
alright.
Would you like to hear a riddle?
I don't want to hear. I'll hear a riddle after, but we'll play my game first, alright?
Oh, okay.
Okay, alright. And I'm gonna play a little sort of a pattern on the drum. And I'll be like, alright, now you copy me, alright?
I understand.
Yeah, copy me with your hands, alright?
All right, so roll a performance check.
Oh, that's a lot. That is a 22.
Oh.
Beautifully.
Nice.
This majestic pattern. What would you like to bang out?
It's like the beginning of All Star, so it's like dun 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 dun. Only like the first few bars.
All right. He looks for a second and kind of looks at his flippers and looks at you, and you kind of nod, and he goes, and then looks at you expectantly like, I like this game.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! I'm playing the rest of the bit where it's like they don't stop coming and they and they get to that point.
At the same time, you guys are just there together, just.
It's just the past. Having a grand old time.
You both are having fun. You've noticed that Fu's tears are what you suspect to be tears. It kind of just looks like he's just kind of like secreting water at this point. It seems to dry up a bit, and he's just, you see like a little. Oh, yes. Just kind of very, very happily drumming his little stomach, just with his little flipper.
I'd like to say this is the best moment of my life. Yeah, alright, that's what I'm doing.
Val's still on the ground, just
I
curled
am
up.
still, like, I'm not sobbing. She's not sobbing as much as she was before, but she's like in a ball, like not talking, not doing anything, kind of just like, hold on,
Okay.
I can do it. I'm on a bed now. I can do it.
Despite being like the least equipped person to do this, Ren goes over and sits down.
Here we go, lads.
Oh, actually, let me see. Val, I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Which dice is that? Is that
D20.
D20? Oh, sweet Jesus. Please. Sweet Lord of Mercy, please! Oh god.
What was it?
Four. As you're in this position, you start to feel your hands violently shake, and then all of a sudden, you just freeze up. And you just kind of, you feel everything, you feel the room start to just, you feel like it's swirling around you, and then everything just freezes. And you're just sitting in this ball. You cannot move, and you're just sitting there, just absolutely just.
Do we notice this?
If I went over to Val, did I see this happen?
I mean, all you guys see is Val is just frozen, sitting, in a seeming panic, just sitting on the floor.
Oh no.
I smack Ren and I'm like, what the fuck did you do?
I did nothing. She was like this when I got here. I sit down in front of Val. She's still just like frozen.
Yeah.
Okay. I said, Val? Hello?
Can I say anything? I have a question.
You try. You try to. But no words seem to come. Your jaw is absolutely just frozen.
Can she hear me?
Kind of. It's almost like she's. Val, what you're experiencing is almost like you are currently hovering above your body, looking down on this situation.
Did this happen like when Ren walked over or before?
Was this... Yes, I have a question. Did this start when I think it started, which is with the regurgitation of said...
Check your Snapchat. I sent you a whisper.
Oh!
I hate this. I hate this.
Oh, I know exactly what's happening.
Oh,
Oh no!
Okay. All right. Valoria, I'm hoping that you can hear me. I'm probably the worst person to be doing this, but can you come back to us? Valoria? I put a hand on their
You don't-
shoulder.
You don't see all of a sudden what you feel all of a sudden you feel about tense up.
Oh.
And very slowly you see eyes meet you that are just bright red.
Oh,
I cast shield.
No.
I'm casting shield.
I'm sorry. No touching, I understand.
Can I cast shield?
Shield? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave Fu at this moment and come over to this clusterfuck.
Augie is
Okay,
still unaware that anything's
everybody.
happening.
What's wrong with Val?
I just take Ren by the elbow and slowly walk backwards. I'm just gonna hold the shield. I don't know what else to do.
This is a tiefling thing, do you know, Nora?
Nope.
No?
I don't know very much about tieflings, but she looks not very happy.
No, yeah.
Val, I need you to
that?
roll another wisdom saving throw.
Oh God.
I hope you realize that you sent me into. I'm shaking right now. You sent me into a panic attack.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. Please.
Good job, Kate.
Character
Please,
development, you guys.
An 11.
11.
Maddie, calm down. Hold on. Maddie, calm down. You're okay.
I'm okay. I'm fine. I'm worried about y'all.
Oh no! Don't say that.
Actually, can I get everyone except Maddie to take out their earbuds?
Oh no.
All right. So Maddie.
Hold on. You're lagging for a second. Hold on. Okay, you're good.
All right. So Maddie. All of a sudden, this dissociative episode, everything in your eyesight all of a sudden goes black. And all you see, you see two red eyes staring at you. Just, hello again.
Oh,
Been a while since you last let me out.
I didn't mean to. Please go away. Please.
What if I want to play with your new friends?
Please don't. Please. I don't have anybody. Please.
Oh no. They look so plump and right.
I'm not.
Come on, say it.
Okay. I'm not going back to the way that I was before. It's not happening again. I will not. I will not let you take over.
Much fun. We had so much fun, don't you just miss it? Don't you just want to feel the freedom?
No, I do not want to go back to the way that was. I want to have friends. I want a normal life.
No.
Please.
You want a normal life. You can never have one of those. Come back with me.
No.
Come to me. These people will never understand you the way I do.
No. No, you need to go away. Please go away.
Make another wisdom saving throw.
Please, for the love of Jesus Christ and everything that's holy. Fuck. It's 12.
12? Yes. I'll be back.
God. Oh, God.
You know, it's close to our time. And you see slowly as those eyes that you know all too well recede.
Hello?
You guys are back.
Okay, I've just been reading the comments on the live chat, and none of them are
Same.
reassuring.
No.
Oh god.
None of them are what?
Reassuring.
People
Oh.
in the comments.
Please do not.
Don't spoil it, guys.
Don't spoil
stuff.
it.
Oh yeah,
You guys totally message me or Maddie all you want with fan theories and ideas. Don't talk to the rest of them.
No.
Oh, great!
Maddie, this is
This is
something.
horrible.
It's something that is Maddie's thing, and Maddie should be the one to reveal it, not you guys.
This is the worst version of whispers ever. Like, I thought like in-person
You just
table
see, like-
whispers sucks. This is so
Having like 40 people outside of this chat know what's going on, and we're just
That's
like,
so-
like
I You guys
I
missed
fully
nothing.
got out of character when I heard "So Loot Crate." I was like,
Okay.
doing so well.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
So, you see slowly, it takes a couple another minutes, and you see, you guys all kind of stand back as you watch, you're all watching this happen, and you just see, it's like slight muttering, cannot make it out. It just sounds like absolute gibberish, almost like speaking in tongues. And slowly, you see shuddering, and you just, all of a sudden, you just see Val just kind of
So am I awake?
You're back.
collapse?
You're back.
Or does she's
No, did I just like kind of jolt almost? Is that like
Mm-hmm.
basically what happened? Okay.
Okay, I drop the shield and I like run over to her.
Aki does the same.
What are you okay?
Ren's still like, fuck.
The eyes are gone, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they should be back to normal. How long was I gone?
Like 5 minutes?
Did I do anything?
No.
No.
Good. Okay. And she like her hands are like shaking and she's still like freaking out. Like she's still not normal. And she's kind of sits like she doesn't have her legs up anymore. She's kind of like sitting down normally and is like trying to breathe.
Augie puts a hand on her shoulder and he says, "Hey, take Val, take it easy, okay? You're back."
Let's put your hand on. Sorry, my Wi-Fi was being crappy, so you just lagged. What did you say?
Oh, I put my hand on your shoulder and I say, "Hey, Val, you're back. It's all right."
Val like immediately flinches the second you put your hand on her, and like
then
freaks out.
I immediately draw back. And, sorry.
Okay.
She like tries to breathe again.
Mr. Tiger Man, how are we getting on with that spell over there?
Tony is still in the corner, and he goes, "Give me a minute." And
We've given you lots of those. Snappy, snappy.
Val, do you want water, food?
I'm good. It's just I need a minute.
Okay.
She's like
Okay.
still like breathing.
And then I back away.
Everybody back up. Yep.
Mhm.
you guys are still in a very, very tightly enclosed. This wizard's tower is maybe 30 feet across, so you guys are in a very enclosed space right now.
Tam is gonna go to the door and if I open the door, can I shout down to the rest of the people who are waiting?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm just gonna shout and be like, we're just give us a little bit, just give us some time, all right? We down soon.
You hear Cog kind of, we've given you lots of minutes. Hurry up.
Getting rid of this fucking huge manatee, all right? It's not an easy thing to do. Just give us some time.
You kind of hear some exasperated, like, and you look down and you kind of see Sprocket kind of, like it's too far away to see anything, but you kind of see a little HSL just kind of, and Cog just kind of.
I love it. All right, I'm gonna go back inside.
Oh, also for people in the watching this, HSL is Halfling Sign Language.
Can I like sidle over to Tony
Mm-hmm.
Oh God.
and say like, darling, is there anything I can do to expedite this?
Oh my.
Jesus.
He goes, just leave. Oh. And he kind of is doing this while he's talking, and just like he has to focus on this cantation. And he just goes, just like, I'll catch up. Just go.
Right, space. I understand. You need your space.
You heard the
And I
tiger
walk back
man.
to the others.
You heard the tiger man. Let's go. Did I hear?
Yeah, I mean, you guys are like
Yeah,
all next to each other.
This is true. Okay. Let's skedaddle. Let's tease ladies and gentlemen and horned beasts. Let's go.
Val like nods quickly and she stands up and she's like, okay.
You need a hand?
No, I'm good. I think I can do it. And she's still like freaking out. But she's like able to stand and is still like shaking.
Okay.
I'm still friends with Fu, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Pat Fu.
it lasts for 24 hours.
Cute. Okay, I pat Fu on the side of the face and I say, we're freeing you, alright? You'll be outside soon.
Outside.
Outside.
Oh. Do they have flowers there?
Jesus.
Oh my God!
I always liked flowers.
Oh, I'm casting prestidigitation and I'm conjuring from flowers.
Hell yeah!
And just sort of
Like, give me more description than just that.
Okay.
Like,
So I hear this and I start moving my fingers and the whole floor area around him just springs to life. There's like grass and flowers. And I'm like, will this do for now?
one sec. I think you only get 10. Okay. You kind of he kind of just. That's nice. Thank you, friend.
Oh.
And kind of sits back, just admiring everything, just very peaceful.
Tam tries to like do a little whistle that sounds a little bit like bird song. That was.
Oscar's in the back going, woo!
It's just, you see him, and Quaggins don't cry tears of joy is the thing, but you just see him, and he's just got the biggest smile, and he just closes his eyes, and just.
Oh, okay.
Half an hour ago, that creature ate a man. Just
Doesn't matter. Still open. Let's go.
It was such a packing peanuts. Oh my gosh.
leave. What happens?
Okay, are you guys leaving?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, carefully you make your way down the rickety stairs. A couple times, the house seems to creak and settle, but you guys make it down, no problem. Go out the door. Outside, you see Sprocket. You see Cog kind of leaning down, and Sprocket is gently weaving some dandelions into his hair. And you see Axel kind of standing against the side, just. Ready?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Right, and you see he pushes off the wall and just starts walking north of where you guys were. Back kind of at a diagonal. The city's over here in northeast, and so you guys are kind of walking north. So kind of back towards where you're coming from, but not exactly.
I sort of mutter to Nora, should we be hiding or something? It's the middle of the day and we just broke out of jail.
Yep. Let's keep our voices down about that. Thank you very much.
I mean, I whispered it, but...
Whisper quieter.
Should we be stealthing?
I don't know. Are you any good at that? Little elf?
I think it's been pretty clear that yes, I am. Speaking of which...
I remember the clothing rack incident. Don't start.
That was one time!
Okay.
Anyway, as I was saying, I have something for you. If you're willing to stop being a dick long enough for me to give it to you.
Oh, we're having a battle of who can be the biggest dick now. Okie dokie.
Do you want it or not?
Yes, give it to me.
And I pull off the green cloak and I give it to her.
Okay.
This is what the thing.
This is what our tiger friend made. Yes.
Okay, well, we won't talk about that, his involvement in that. But thank you. And I put it on.
You put it on? Okay, you now have advantage on stealth rolls. Jules, you now have disadvantage.
Oh.
Just because you're wearing scale mail. 1 second.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Alright, so are you guys stealthing? After Axel?
Yeah.
I am.
Okay. Everyone that's stealthing, roll a stealth check.
Alright. I'm using a backup dice. Since,
I'm
Smart.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Nora, you have advantage. Ren, you have disadvantage.
oh yeah.
Okay, so I just rolled twice now.
Yes, and take the letter.
That's a
13
9.
total.
You rolled a 9 with advantage?
Oh no, that was me. Sorry.
Oh. It's like
13.
13?
Yep.
Okay,
13 total for me as well.
13. What about Miller and...
I'm not stealthing.
You're not stealthing?
Nope.
Okay.
Not me either.
1 sec. I need to... My computer's at 2%.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's the countdown clock music.
It's the final countdown.
No, I meant count. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
This is so
I gotcha,
stressful.
I gotcha.
Pam, play the final countdown.
Instead of saying like Alexa play Despacito, it should be Tam play whatever.
Please. And I will 100% do it.
We can't be stealthing and playing music, guys. Come on.
Well, I rolled a 9, so I probably am.
You're just whistling.
And I'm not stealthing, so
Me either.
Okay. Yeah. So, you know, the three of you are stealthing, having a grand old time. What you consider stealthing, it's like the kind of stealthing in Emperor's New Groove when like Kronk's going like I would not put it past if Tim is actually singing that while you guys are stealthing.
You bet
Everyone
your
else-
ass is.
Everyone else is just kind of walking along. If you guys remember, this wizard's tower is in the middle of a very large empty field, and there is a surrounding thicket of trees around it. So you guys walk into the trees.
Can we see the town from where we are? Like, are we close enough?
Again, there's a very large thicket that you
Oh,
guys
sorry.
walked through. So you have a general sense because there's a clear path
Yeah.
from where you guys entered from. You were on the path towards this wizard's house. However, you can't really see it from here.
Okay.
Tam's gonna say, I think we need to have a conversation about whether we're gonna go back to the town afterwards, because we're not. I think yeah, I don't think the Crown's Guard will be particularly happy to see us. The King's Guard.
Well,
That's my worry.
That's a new one.
Yeah, I've never seen that before. God. We just got here.
I know. So is this? Are we like?
Yeah.
Are we in
Sorry,
like woodland area?
Yes.
Maybe it's better if we just camp here for the night. Do you think?
Question: what time is
I'm
it?
tired of camp.
It's about
Yeah, it's not.
it's like it was like early morning when you got to the wizard's tower. It's about it's like late morning at this point.
Okay.
I mean, alternatively, my friend from the boat, Elijah, he'd probably put us up. But that means we'd have to go into the town and find him and not get caught.
Do any of you have the ability to disguise yourself or veil yourself?
I have a disguise kit.
I do.
Perhaps then Tam, since he is your friend,
I
you
can
could go in and.
I can disguise myself and I can disguise somebody else.
All right. You and somebody else, maybe you should find your friend and, figure out the best path for everybody else to get there.
Good. Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
Right.
Who's going with you?
Anybody want to do some intrigue, some infiltration?
I'll do it.
Okay.
I can do it.
If you go, I'm coming with you.
Well, I'll be in disguise.
Mm.
Fine. All right, somebody else.
I'll do it. I guess.
All right.
See,
You're
they can
right.
do it. They're fine.
You good? You good?
Yeah. Yeah.
Tam looks unconvinced, but
Inside check.
You good?
actually, yeah. Can I? Is Val good?
Wait, what?
No, joking. I
I was like, if anything, that would be an Augie territory, being a paladin. But
Yeah. No, I don't mind.
I mean, yeah.
Are we all walking together as a group?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Actually, can I get a marching order?
I'm in the back.
Okay, Axel's in the front.
But I am in the back of this group of us.
Okay. Yeah, I just want for you guys.
Maybe we split up and you two go get Elijah and me and Ren go with the rest of the
Wait,
Monster crew.
before you finish that, can I get a marching order?
Oh,
Nora and I are in the middle.
yeah.
I'm sort of in the back with Val, keeping an eye on her.
I'm in between the two groups.
Okay.
Kind of.
Cool.
I mean, the other thing is we gotta drop this vase off.
Well,
And
that's
get-
what I was saying. If we split up and me and Ren go with the thistle with sits and do this vase thing. I don't know.
Can I call up to Axel and say, "Oi, where are you taking us right now?"
It's about a day's walk. We're going to.
Day.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Sorry, what was that last bit? We're going to the
The
buyer.
kind of looks. He kind of looks frustrated. Like,
Be patient. We are new in town.
I'm new
We
in
have to-
town.
Do we have to pass through any settlements or anything to get to the buyer?
No.
All right.
Buyer kind of lives out in the middle of nowhere. We would just go in there, but we get extra
then-
if we deliver.
Okay. If we're not passing through civilization, then we should all go.
Yeah,
Yeah, we may as
I
well
agree.
stick together.
because we wouldn't be able to find you guys afterwards anyway, because we wouldn't know where you are. So let's all stick together.
All right. Lead on.
He does. You guys walk for the rest of the day, only occasionally taking small breaks. You guys
Can I-
notice? What? Can you?
Carry on.
Oh,
I'll do it in a minute. Carry on.
okay. You guys walk for the majority of the day till it approaches nightfall. You notice as you're walking, the trees seem to almost get thicker and thicker. It's getting darker and darker, and you can't necessarily tell if that's due to how late it is or how how thick these brambles are. Ren, during this time, you actually take out the orb. Or actually, you know what? Roll a perception check.
I get a +2 bonus for being in the forest, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that on ability, or is that just...
That's favored terrain. That's
Yes.
in features and traits.
Okay.
It's good because I rolled a 6. That's a 12 total.
Okay, yeah, so you hear this slight, this whispering
From the orb.
from the orb.
I nudge Nora and I say, and I'm trying to be subtle about this because I wasn't planning to bring it out in front of the others.
It's okay, everyone has really bad passive perception.
Including me, so I'm like, what?
Was it? What?
What's my name?
Nora, whatever. Was it Matha? Anyway, do you have the ability to identify things?
Yeah, I do, but I need some supplies first.
You don't have this. Alright.
No, I'm not made of money.
Well, I have this orb that I found in the wizard's home. It seems to be whispering to me. Can you hear it?
Can I hear it?
Yeah, I mean, it's just this slight, and as you hold it close, it's almost like when you hold something like a seashell to your ear, but down here, but down below.
Can I bring it up closer to, my head and
Yeah.
sort of,
Yeah, you hear from this orb, you hear, it's 7:15 in the afternoon.
It's a clock!
Oh my god.
Terrible clock because 7:15 is not in the afternoon. I say,
Was that on purpose?
No.
Right.
Of course it was, of course. I plan everything. I know everything. I don't mess up ever.
I think this clock's broken.
Were you wondering what time it was, Nora, when you held it up to your ear?
No, I was wondering what the fuck it was.
Okay, so it doesn't just answer questions, it is actually a fucking clock.
A fucking clock, yeah.
Wait, what was that, Kate?
7:16 in the evening.
Oh no, it's working again.
It seems simply to be a clock. Perhaps it's of some value, but...
Did you find anything else?
Yes, this thing, and I hold up my hand.
Oh, it's
I
pretty.
put it on and nothing happened.
Well, that's because it's a ring.
Well, I don't know. Suppose if ever you are able to actually use your spells, we'll find out.
I don't like your tone of voice. Anyway, and I take out the book that Val gave me
Okay.
last session,
Mm-hmm.
which I believe was written in Celestial,
Yes.
and I hand it to Ren, and I'm like, "You still good at languages and shit?"
Cool.
I mean, I'm better. I just don't speak Angel. Do you want to help
Yes.
me out with this, please?
Oh. Please it is. Alright. Yes, I can figure out. I read the book.
Okay. On the outside cover, you see this symbol of an eye with it's a very simplistic, it's an eye with an iris in it, and across down you see what appears to be a small teardrop. Roll a religion check.
Me?
Nora. Or you can roll it as well, actually.
Do I get advantage?
On religion?
No, it's not.
No, you do not.
No, okay.
7.
7!
7.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
7, and then Ren, you rolled something too?
I also rolled a 7.
Okay. What you can gather is it's some form of religious symbol. You can't place it. Opening the book, though, what you read is Vandria Gilmadrith, a collection. That's the title.
Valandria?
Mm-hmm. Vandria.
Oh,
like
okay.
not the land, just Vandria.
Vandria.
Mm-hmm.
Vandria.
What was the full title? Sorry, I totally missed that. Vandria.
Vandria Gilmadrith, a collection.
Have I heard this name? If she's an author, would I have encountered the name in other books due to my...
No, but Ren, you actually would. Because no, you guys only rolled 7s on your. You guys wouldn't know who this is.
Okay.
Right. Well, and I translate it. I say, well, it's called Vandria Gilmadrith, the collection. That means nothing to you?
Nope. Do you know
Right.
who that is?
I mean, it sounds vaguely familiar, but no. No idea.
Do you want to open it?
Yeah, should I read the first page?
That seems like a good start, doesn't it? Cool.
I do that.
You open the page. On the first page, there is It's not words. What it actually is a full body colored portrait of this elven woman with a very long braid that is colored. It's like a bright white in color. It also, she has a pair of wings that are bright gray spreading from it, and you see that she's crying. She's wearing very nice elven chainmail and holding a helmet, and kind of you can see around her scattered are a bunch of bodies, and she just has this very sorrowful look on her face.
Is that a relative of yours?
I mean, there's a resemblance. Had trouble reading this, did you?
Just
I turned the page.
I mean, do you want me to read you a book?
No.
No. Is there anything like? Can I like skim? Try to get a feel for what this book is about.
Yes. So what this is a historical collection of stories of Vandria, who you read is also known as the Lady of Grief. She is a goddess of grief and justice, and particularly sad feelings having to deal with war. She was a former elf that rose to become kind of a minor deity. And yeah, you can see there was, during the clashing, which all of you would know, the clashing was a severe time of war and destruction that kind of rocked all the realms and all of Elzaheim. During the clashing, she rose in power to justice right before kind of all the gods left.
So she's a deity.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's almost like a religious text, but a historical encounter of a religious text.
Well, is that useful to you?
No, because I can't fucking read it, can I?
Well,
if
do you want that?
No, if you keep it, try and read it at some point. It might be, I don't know, useful. Due to...
Right. Sure. Might stuff it in my bag.
No. Keep it. And I very gingerly wrap it in a cloth and then look after the book.
Fine.
So looking around, it's just reached nightfall, and Sprocket very quickly sets up a camp, just kind of zooming around this small halfling elderly kind of man. Not elderly, but appears in late 60s kind of in human years, kind of that look, and just kind of zooming around very quickly gets this and unloads the backpack which he has, which he unfurls a couple bedrolls, not enough for you guys, but enough for Cog and Axel and Sprocket. And there's one extra that you presume was meant for Tony, and they have an extra one.
Is Tony gonna catch up with us?
At this current point, he has not caught up with you.
Oh no, what a shame. I'm so sad.
So very quickly, you all make camp. Cog coming back in with a couple rabbits and some berries and some things that they have encountered in the woods, and quickly set a fire, make stuff. You guys all eat. Ren, you only touch the berries and the small things that they found. You don't touch the meat at all. And you all sit around the fire just listening to their tales and just them being like, remember that one time, and just recounting various things. Almost feels like this is, it feels like they've rehearsed it in a sense that they are all, oh yeah, and they are acting it out almost as though they're reliving past victories and putting on a performance for their new guests. And you all decide to go to sleep.
Is it? Oh, sorry. Before we do that, is it cold out?
Not particularly. Being in Valashi, if you all remember, you are in the southernmost tip of the continent. So while it is nearing the end of a cycle, it is still very warm. Not humid, but just like a nice summer night.
Okay, that's fine.
So yeah, you guys all head to sleep. Would you guys who would like to take first watch?
I will.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'll take second.
Okay. Sprocket will also be doing second.
My perception is shite, so.
Do you have third?
I can do third, yeah.
Okay. So first watch, I need you to roll perception check.
Can I take third with Val?
Oh, shit, I fell. Nat 20.
Plus 20.
Yeah.
You see everything.
You are very attentive. You see as some small bunnies cross your path, and you kind of look at them, kind of wave. They just
Just wait.
and they kind of hop back on. Although it's quite dark out, not quite very dark, but even though you've got human eyes, you don't have dark vision. Oh, giving disadvantage. It's fine. Your watch passes uneventfully. So second watch, that is Sprocket. If you want to take advantage because Sprocket's with you, and you have dark vision, right?
I do have dark vision.
Yeah, so take advantage.
Alright. Okay. Whew. Both were bad. So that's a 12.
12. So as you are trying to keep a watchful eye, Sprocket starts talking to you and entertaining you, and you all sit there. Him knowing that you don't speak HSL, but very excited about your the fact that you have experience with halflings before. Very excited, happily signing things to you and asking what you perceive to be questions, having a conversation. And at one point in the middle of your watch, he pulls you in. He goes,
Can I don't understand. How am I speaking? Who am I speaking to? What do I...
and he kind of just takes his hand and just kind of pats it on the shoulder.
Tamville shit. It's just... Oh, I don't have any, parchment or anything on me, do I? Alright. I'm just gonna say... I'm so sorry. Can I ask him to teach me a bit of HSL? Can I be like... Yeah. Okay, teach me the alphabet. What's the alphabet? You don't have to know the alphabet, don't worry. Give me the alphabet of this made-up language, Kate.
Yeah.
No.
So you spend the rest of your watch, and he's slowly signing things into your hand, and you're signing things back, and just very slowly teaching you. Yeah, and that ends your watch. So third watch, if you all would like to go. If you want to roll separately, or one of you can roll with advantage. I think both of you have dark vision, though.
I have dark vision. I have pretty high perception, and I have a bonus because I'm in the woods. So do you want to give me advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Go ahead. Because I don't have any of that, so.
Okay.
I have dark vision, but that's it.
So 20 total.
20 total. So, you all are sitting there. Don't notice much. Just kind of watching. But, Ren, out of the corner of your eye, you see a little bit of movement near one of the bedrolls as you see Axel quietly getting up and rolling it, standing up softly, stepping over the other party members, and slowly finding with a wave of his hand kind of moves some plants aside and starts walking in the direction that you all were heading.
I say to Val, I'll be right back. Got to take care of myself. And I follow.
Val, like, not.
Yeah, Val gets it. I follow, what's his name? Is that Axel? I
Axel?
follow Axel.
Mm-hmm.
Can I stealth?
Roll a stealth check with disadvantage, because you've got...
Look. But I do have a bonus still, right? I'm in the woods. Oh, I got a natural 20. And then 8.
8.
Hang on. 8 plus 7, 15 plus 2, 17 still.
That's amazing. What?
Yeah.
Freaking rangers, man.
He walks for a while, does not seem to notice you. As he makes it, eventually, you follow him for what seems like about 30 minutes until he reaches the edge of a clearing. And you see in the middle is a very large bramble patch. And he goes, and he's kind of, you can see him doing numbers in his head and calculating. And he reaches in to his bag and pulls out an amulet and whispers into it and says something and just can't make out what it is. Puts it back in his bag, looks around, and slowly starts to head back.
Okay. Val just thinks I'm taking the longest shit right now. Okay. Yeah, I'll just. He didn't leave anything in the bramble patch. He just whispered into a locket, put it back. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yep.
And I'll just follow him back.
Okay. You get back, Val. You haven't noticed anything. You've been attentive, still kind of shaken about the events that happened.
Can I go into my backpack and grab out my blanket?
Yes, you can.
Yep. I'm just gonna, it's small, so like I'll just have it like in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Like running it through my fingers kind of dealio.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alright. You make it back. Ren, seemingly still doesn't notice you. He rolled a nat 1. So, does not notice you at all. And you sit, and your watch comes to an end. And the rest of you wake up with the sun around what you think is the sun. It does get lighter, but you are in a very large, thick thicket. Don't really see much. Is Alice frozen for anyone else? Just me?
No.
We're good.
Yeah.
Oh. No,
Oh no, she's there.
Okay. You're good. I just wanted to make sure that you could hear it. So. Okay.
Yeah.
So, very quickly, all of you are slowly waking up. Axel, Ren, you see him going through the motions of pretending to wake up, but you know he's been awake for a while now. And you all get up, have a little bit left over of what you had last night for breakfast, and head on your way unless you'd like to do anything.
Go for it.
Sure. I'm gonna like gesture to Oggy and be like, do you want me to make any like sort of balm for your, I don't know.
What?
A balm, listen, I had spots when I was a teenager, and I know it's shite and stuff, and I had a balm that worked wonders, and I, it's is that too?
Oh no, it's this. It's not. I've tried everything.
It's not just like teenage hormones.
Nope.
I like get really close up into his face and I'm looking at it.
I kind of get stiff and kind of back away, saying,
What you see is not. It's not acne, as he said. you kind of see it almost looks like it's deep tissue kind of in the skin that's never it's just bright kind of pink, almost fleshy color. It looks like just skin has just been taken out and just never like healed over. It's very very shiny. Each of the spots are very shiny. Just
So, were we born like that, or?
Accident with one of my kid sisters.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. Potion mishap.
Gotcha. Potion. Yeah.
Yeah. Augie kind of gets a little awkward and just kind of like, yeah.
I'm also very awkward.
Can Val still be like, instead of holding her blanket, can she like have it like in like up close to her face now?
Yeah. Like kind of just like cradling it?
Yeah.
Tam's gonna go up to Val, and are we having breakfast at this point?
Yeah.
And just kind of give her like the remainder of her food. Like, are you hungry? I'm not. I know. I'm done. I'm definitely finished. I had a fucking. These are my thirds. Like, this is just a little bit embarrassing. Do you want to finish it off for me?
Val like takes the blanket and like wraps it around her neck and like nods like softly and like eats it really slowly, like not really saying much, looking down, still dazed after what happened yesterday.
Tam just, yeah. Tam's. I know you might not want to talk about it, but just, are you feeling a little bit better?
Yeah, I've got and she like gestures to the blanket and her necklace and is like, I'm better. She's here. I'm fine.
Alright.
Like continues.
Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna stay near her, like not say much, but just like be in her presence.
Okay.
Can I? Sorry, we're all going over to each other and having small awkward discussions. Can I?
Come over to the group and have an awkward conversation with all of us.
I want to go over to Nora. And how are we all just like in a circle or something? Like
No, I've backed away several paces from Augie.
Okay, how close are the other people though? Like
They're having their own conversation. They're kind of getting a plan ready.
all right.
Yeah.
I say to Nora. So, our friend Axel. During my watch last night, he snuck away from the fire and into the brambles. He seemed to be.
Listen, what he does with his own time is his own time. Like, don't.
No, Nora, I think you're going to want to hear me out. When he got good and far away, he lifted this amulet up to his head and started whispering into it. And Nora, I am concerned that he is a spy or something worse.
Oh God, this is so shite. Have you? Did he notice you?
No. You know me.
Yeah, stealthiest motherfucker ever. Okie dokie. Do you think we should tell the rest of the group, or do we need to leave by ourselves?
I think that if we can be subtle about it, it would be a good plan to tell the others. Because, I mean, if there is a chance of getting, a reward for all the work we've done, I think we should take it. But we do need to be safe.
But if he's a spy and he is working for Crown's God, I'm just really fucking tired of running and...
So am I. That's why these people are all right. I don't want to just... But if you think we should go, then we'll go.
Axel walks over and claps you both on the shoulders and says, "Are we going or not?"
Yeah, of course. course.
Go on ahead. We'll catch you up, big fella.
We're not waiting all day, you know. And he stalks forward in the direction that you saw him originally going towards the briar patch.
Question: has Tony caught up?
No.
Tony.
Oh.
Hashtag fight Tony.
I'm okay with this, just so you know.
Can I mutter to Nora that, like, that's the direction he went in last night?
Okay, okay, give me a second. And I double over and I start shrieking.
Oh.
Oh god! Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Help!
Bad rabbit!
Oh god, I think she's allergic to something.
Oh no, not the
This
rabbit!
is terrible.
Roll a deception check.
Which one of us? Both of us?
No, just Nora.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
Can I use my earlier roll?
Sure.
Can I use the 18?
Sure.
Okay.
Sprocket rushes over to you and starts taking out some stuff from his bag. And you see, and he reaches out and he pulls out. He gives you a potion.
Oh no. Oh no, I'm okay, it'll pass. I just probably need to do a really big shit.
It may take a while.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
We'll catch up.
Don't worry. Tam,
Yeah. Yeah? Are you okay?
No, play some music for me, won't you, darling?
Tam doesn't even ask a question. I was like, you want some music? Yeah, no, gets the drum out.
Okay.
Augie looks
I'm
so
gonna
worried
do
for
it.
Nora.
Alright, fuck, okay, I'm gonna roll a performance check to, like, help you shit with my drum. It doesn't work anymore.
You know what? You don't need to roll performance check. I just want to hear what you come up with.
Sorry, Alice.
Oh no. Alright.
Oh, I'm so excited.
1 is the loneliest number that you'll ever know. And number 2 is just as bad as 1. It's the loneliest number since the number. It's a play on doing a number 1 and a number 2. It's all I got.
All right. And this wasn't for inspiration. This was just.
This
This
is
is
just because I honestly just love my friends and want to perform for them.
There you go.
Left.
It can be inspiration though, actually. Like, sorry, let me retract that. It can be inspiration.
Nope.
Alright.
Okay,
fine.
as I'm like shrieking, I like grab Tam and I like pull her in, like still doing this utter ridiculous performance, and I'm like, do not follow the big guy into the brambles. Oh god, the rabbit!
Oh, I'm with you. I'm with you.
You know, I just realized we technically had a long rest, so you would have had to re-roll those d20s, but that was my bad, so I'm gonna let it slide.
Okay.
I'm gonna, like, while I'm on the drum, like, go into be like, oh no, I'm so sorry. Wait, what? What's wrong with him? What's happening?
God, I'm gonna poop my pants! Don't follow the guy. Oh god!
While all of this is happening, I'm assuming all eyes are on Nora right now, and
That's true. That is true. That is true. Ren, while no one is looking at you, you look down at your hands, and all of a sudden, you are invisible.
what the fuck?
What?
I have a ring on, guys.
Yeah, I got
Oh my god!
You guys don't know, though. You guys don't see.
So I'm invisible, and they can't see me.
They're not
no-
looking at you, no.
We're all
Okay.
God.
Can I go up to Axel and just sort of like,
Okay, you go to Axel, and as soon as he turns your head, you're visible again.
so I'm only invisible when people aren't looking at me?
Yes.
That's fucking useless. That's the most
great
so-
magical item, guys.
Thanks! I can't love it! Oh my god!
Cool.
Axel
It's like,
kind of just looks at you and goes,
Sorry, there was a bug. There's a bug
"What
right
are
there.
you doing?"
Go ahead. Let me just.
He goes, can we move on with this, please?
I don't think the Nora can go anywhere.
No, not going anywhere. Nope, not until this is sorted out.
All of you just go ahead and we'll stay behind, take care of our friends.
We'll catch up in like 5
Catch up.
minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes. If you don't, we're coming back.
Maybe 7. It's gonna be a big one.
And they stalk
I may
off.
not want to come back.
Stalk off.
Clear the
for 5
area.
minutes.
Okay.
I'm setting the timer for 5 minutes, by the way.
Okay, I'm out of it. Okay.
Alright, get around.
I mean, that was really fun, but what's going on?
Everybody.
No, come on.
What's the crack?
Last night I saw Axel sneak away from the fire. I followed him. Sorry about that, Val. I was not taking a 30-minute shift. He went in the direction they're headed now, stopped in a bramble patch, and whispered into an amulet. And I think he may be a spy of some sort.
Did you see what kind of amulet it was? Is it like the ones that we have?
Is it like the ones that we have?
You don't know. You didn't see. You were you were first stealthing. You were a bit far away, so you weren't able to make out what kind of amulet it was. All you saw was just a thing attached to the bottom with a gold chain.
Oh, that's always a thing attached to the bottom of the gold chain.
Could Tony have made it for him? Might not be dangerous.
It's quite possible. I don't know.
Do you really want to take chances with the guy that escaped prison with us?
He escaped prison with us. We also escaped prison.
But we were innocent, and we don't know what the fuck that guy did.
He tried to steal the vase.
Yeah, so he said.
Right, we're running out of time.
Should we go with him? Should we go with him and see what's up, but then be on super alert?
Yeah, but what if we were walking straight into a trap?
I think that if we are all on our guard, if we all watch him carefully, then we may be able to pull this off. I would hate to think that we did all of that work, that we sort of killed a man.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. That was nope.
Doggy kind of recoils thinking about it.
Yeah, one thing.
Okay. But if any funny business goes down, I'm fucking running.
I think also I don't, because the others were like Sprocket wouldn't be one of these. Sprocket wouldn't be a spy, right? It's probably
There only
just
needs to be one.
Maybe they don't know about Axel.
maybe they don't know. In which case, the minute shit hits the fan, then you gotta tell them that Axel was talking to an amulet at 1 o'clock in the morning.
I will.
All right.
Help.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
I hereby apologize for my accent just then. Alright, yeah, we're following after the group.
Okay, good. So you all catch up. Having fun in the group chat while you guys are doing that. You guys eventually catch up. Again, they're walking in the same direction that Ren, you saw Axel going, and eventually you all reach the Briar Patch again. You see Axel walk over to a large boulder covered in thorns and wrapping vines, and he begins fumbling around, but eventually you see as his hand passes through the front of the rock surface, you see kind of chickers and like smiles a bit and walks inside this boulder, and you see as Sprocket and Cog slowly follow behind him.
Can I check for traps? Question mark?
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Is that investigation?
That would be, investigation.
I am the worst person to do this. 2.
Doesn't appear to be trapped, but you're kind of confused because you're like, how did they walk through a boulder? And you see a hand, a very large hand, a Goliath hand, stick out and kind of aggressively, and then go back in.
Can
Are we
I?
going in?
Nope.
No?
Oscar's going in.
Oscar's going in.
Good plan.
Send Oscar through, and I search for his eyes.
Oscar goes in, and immediately what you see is a tunnel, and you see Cog, Sprocket, and Axel kind of staring and just like confused because they're like, an owl just flew in, and then they're like waiting for you guys to come in.
Okay, it looks like it's safe for now. And I go in after Oscar.
Alright.
Alright. I follow immediately after Nora.
Augie looks at the boulder and goes, okay, here we go. And walks in as well.
So you walk in and immediately are kind of hit in the face with this spider's web. Kind of and flail around trying to get this off your face. Didn't feel like a spider or anything, just kind of walked straight into a cobweb and just kind of getting it around, and you get it all off of you, but you kind of feel like that creepy crawly feeling that you're like, maybe it's a spider. Like, oh god, oh. But other than that, sorry, someone said something funny in the chat. I'm gonna stop looking at this.
Is this the YouTube chat?
No, this is the
The Twitch?
Yeah.
Oh,
Funny.
yeah.
So, looking around, you see that what you originally thought, you go down a bit. Are all of you going in?
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Walking in, you see they're kind of exasperated, and then they're walking in slowly. Looking around, you see that this tunnel is floor to ceiling covered in cobwebs. And
I just take my bow out and I'm like...
Okay. You continue onwards, deeper into the dungeon's darkness, and you pass dozens of similar rooms and passages. It's one big labyrinth of twists and turns, but luckily you have Axel leading the way. You eventually make it to what looks like is likely the final room, and there's a very large wooden door blocking your path. On it is an intricate design of what almost looks like a laid-in spider web, but made of metallic features kind of adorning this wooden door. Sprocket goes up to a very intricate doorknob and just kind of... and as the door creaks open. Yes, Val?
Didn't the body we find have spider soap all over it?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh my god,
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I had no idea, man. I completely forgot.
So,
That...
Axel, they all quickly enter. Do you all enter as well?
No?
We have
No.
no choice.
I mean, that we could go that way instead of that way.
And do what?
Leave
Get stuck?
a small, dark space with the spider webs.
You're scared of spiders.
Not specifically.
You're scared of spiders, aren't you?
Not specifically.
Do you want to hold my hand?
It's far too low. Let's reach up.
Alright.
IRL.
Alright. You all enter in this door, and I'm gonna take a 2-minute break just because I really need to use the bathroom, so just...
All right.
Alright, so yeah, I'll be back in a minute.
Okay.
That's fine.
That's good.
There's gonna be a big fucking spider, isn't it?
Oh my god, no.
oh,
Lord of the Rings shit with that.
Oh my god. Okay, Jules, when you took the ring, everyone in the chat was like, there are like 3 books from Lord of the Rings that tells you not to put on the ring.
Ren has not read Lord of the Rings.
I can't find the Twitch chat.
I'll send you the link.
I tried to look at it, but you can't like scroll back.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can't. You can't see previous messages now.
Can you not? Oh, sad.
It is that.
Which
That's
sucks.
it.
Because
Alright.
apparently the chat was going insane when you couldn't hear what was happening, and I wanted to know what they.
God, hang on.
Yeah,
I can
you
read
know
it
who
for
was
you
also
guys.
going insane? Me.
Yeah.
I've just got your frantic messages, Alice.
I had no one else to do. I was like, let's do yoga. Let's just message Jess in a wild panic.
Oh my god, I've just got the most wonderful ask saying, your D&D thing reminds me so much of a show I watch called Critical Role.
Bless.
Dream.
That's all we want.
We've won, guys. We've won D&D. Yeah, no, that gave me serious anxiety, but I'm like super excited as well. Anyway, sorry, Kate's back.
Hi, I'm
Hi.
back. What is this about winning, D&D?
Yeah. Didn't Jess got an ask that was like, oh, you remind me very much of this show that I'm watching called Critical Role. Your D&D stuff, so.
Wow.
Okay, wait, does
Wow.
anyone-
It's almost like I was trying to make original content, but people kept referencing another person.
Okay, wait. Do you guys want to hear the chat of when Maddie and Kate were having their little thing and we were freaking out? No,
Do not read it.
no. There's no spoilers in it. It's just people freaking out.
I would like to hear this very much.
Okay.
Yeah.
A panic attack or spell. They're more similar than you think. Oh shit. Oh no. Whispers. Frowny face. Oh, bum bum bum, dun dun dun. Oh no, frowny face. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh dear. Shudders. Damn. Eee.
Oh god.
Oh
god.
Stay away from the soft tiefling. And then wow, and then a scared face.
Honestly, whatever Kate was doing with her evil face,
Yeah.
thing,
Scary.
It was
I'm
all
an
that.
actor, you guys.
buddy, you can't be wearing a Winnie the Pooh and making those faces.
This is an intervention.
I hope you realize
I was putting it down here so that people would take me seriously and not be intimidated, but
I hope you realize I just stopped shaking. Like, I just
I could
stopped.
see it. Your hand was doing that, and I was
Oh my
like,
god.
That was A, in character, and B, just my own body going, oh, no.
oh, okay, guys, let's
Anyway,
take it
sorry.
back.
Yeah, let's
Let's
get back
go.
on track. Sorry.
Take it
let's
back
get
now,
back
y'all.
to dying. Let's go.
On top this time. Okay.
Think about now, y'all. Crisscross.
Oh my god. You're so
Side
hard.
note, I now have 15 HP. Woo!
Yay!
Oh, I was like, what?
Yep, I'm no longer on 8. That's Yep.
Yay.
Still have the lowest in the group, though.
we're not going to talk about that.
By the way, my charisma went up, so I'm not at like a 5 anymore. I have 15 charisma, so
Yay.
I can talk to you people now.
Okay, so let's take it back. You see a very large, intricate wooden door with a spider web kind of emblazoned on the front. What I forgot to mention, by the way, is the doorknob. It actually has everything is in this black design except for the doorknob, which is bright red. Takes it, turns, and walks inside. Walking in, what you see is a light gray. Everything is gray, covered floor to see cobwebs everywhere. It's quite barren. There are 2 kind of curved walls in the corner of this room, but everything else, it is pretty much just a complete huge room, and in the middle there are steps leading up to what you see is a bright purple throne room. This is what I would describe it. You see leading up to this bright purple throne. And on top of that, you see you see what you perceive to be a humanoid figure, but perhaps human at one point, but no longer just that. Standing about 7.5, 8 feet tall. Very spindly limbs. It looks like if there was a sudden gust of wind, everything would just snap into. You see jet black hair pulled up into a bun, stretching the skin, and cheekbones so protruded it looks like they're almost trying to jut out and escape from the skin themselves if she makes too much of movement. What you see, it's a very gaunt face. Her eyes are pure black with ruby red lips, dressed in a very long black, purplish, nearing black gown that matches the same color as her hair, draping off and kind of ending. It almost looks like she's wearing shadows itself, not actual clothes. And she just sits there and watches. And you see Axel go up and go, Black Widow, thank you so much for seeing us.
Oh.
What you wanted.
I take Ren's hand and I hold it.
Question, could you repeat that? My Wi-Fi lagged.
It's
Black
Widow.
Widow, we brought what you wanted. You see her as she is staring off, and just kind of, you hear like a cracking, you hear like,
Oh, Jesus.
as she turns and just stares at Axel. You hear, as she's slowly moving her fingers in a very come hither position.
Augie whispers to Tam, I don't trust her.
Tam just looks at Augie like,
I'm still holding Ren's hand and I'm like,
Axel walks forward, taking the vase from Sprocket and presents it forward. You now see a glittering visage of this vase, which you saw, which was white with blue flowers, fade into what looks like almost a vase for holding ashes. It has a very blank top with black and red design going up. As
I just like, Order of Whispers.
you hear,
nice.
you hear,
Oh
as she turns her head towards you. And without seeing, you don't see her lips move at all, but you hear echoed in all of your heads. Welcome. I'm so glad you've made it.
I'm glad we all bullshit right there.
Jesus, no.
I was wondering if you all would come to my door. My dear children.
Us? You were expecting us.
Well, of course. I expect everything. Welcome. I want to repeat again, she is not speaking at all. This is echoing in all your heads. And she goes, welcome. Her lips aren't moving. I noticed. She goes, And you see, as she kind of beckons, 2 giant spiders come and meet.
No!
And she lightly strokes them, kind of like James Bond villains with their cats, just kind of like lightly.
How big?
Can I?
How big is
Sorry.
giant?
Like
As
like,
big as Tam?
Natural size.
5 feet, like I'd say like 4 feet tall, like
Okay.
large,
Oh man,
larger
fuck
than
that
you guys.
noise.
Whew.
Can I just think in my head, like, can you hear me?
Of course, I can hear everything you think, Ren.
Well, I'm sorry for that.
I've written that one down.
She goes,
Wait, does only Ren hear that?
yes.
Okay.
This is still me in my head.
Okay.
Ren. But that's not your true name, is it?
Well, clearly, you already know.
What do you think? And this is to all of you all now. She goes, what do you think about rising the ranks in my special order? I just turned British. I don't know why.
I say, what will you do if we refuse?
Refuse. That's funny. I didn't realize that you were a joker, Ren.
I'm not joking.
Tam's gonna think, but not say. What do you need that vase for?
She kind of just and just stares at you. Thank you. Just stares. Why? I need it to grow my family.
Oh no. It's frozen.
Me?
Okay, no, we're all back. You all just froze for a second.
Fun. Okay. Where were we?
Just
Yes. So, yes or no?
Miss Spider Lady, we just want to sell this vase and be on our way.
Yes or no?
Does anyone have any bug spray on them?
I mean, personally, I don't speak for the group, but I will have to refuse. I think you know why.
Tam's gonna say you have a lovely home, but we just want to get back. And so I'm sorry,
Augie just nods his head
but
really fast.
Oh god. Oh.
No.
time for Lego. Time for our intimate doom.
Time to roll another 1 initiative.
Oh no.
Rowana.
So, that's such a shame. Is that a no then?
I believe so.
It's not a yes. I'd say it's a maybe. Can we get back to you in 3 business days, please?
You hear?
Can I, in my head, ask her, What happens if we join? What are the benefits?
Do we get dental?
Yes. You hear? You get the honor of joining the Order of Whispers. You get the privilege of seeing those beneath you crumble and run in fear. You get the honor of serving me.
In her head, Val is going to respond and be like, I've already done that enough. I'm done.
Yeah, at this point, she turns to the side and you hear, well, is that what you wanted to hear? And you see one of the walls begin to glimmer and shimmer and fade. And you see two figures step out.
Oh god, please no.
Oh my god.
Oh, please no,
This
please
is
no.
fucking Tony the Tiger. I'm gonna lose my shit.
Tony and Foo.
You see,
Oh my god.
you see a person with very tan skin and long white hair with white robes with a purple accent walk forward and say, that was lovely. Thank you so much. And she turns and looks at the person next to her, which is a smaller dwarven woman with a stocky build,
Shit.
with hair tied.
Shit.
Has,
What?
damn it.
Press a card, lady.
She goes, I really thought that we had it this time.
Oh, the setup, guys. I think I just let out a little bit of wee. This is completely Jess talking.
Were you really that scared it was going to be Tony?
Yeah.
I was picturing, when you said two figures, I don't know why, but my brain was still picturing like a giant Aragog just like walking out, and I was like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, you guys have to fight a white dragon at level 2. You see Nora, who you know to be Nali, walk over and kind of look at Axel and say, well, how were they? You see Axel, as he takes off his hat of disguise and stands up to reveal what you see to be a very similar you see tan skin with long white hair, but with black robes and a green accent, stand there exactly the same height and go, well, they didn't kill anyone, although they got close. They got close to killing Guiltree, but in the end, they weren't that bad.
What is this Scooby-Doo bullshit like pulling off?
What the fuck is going on?
You see Nolly turn to you, Nora, and go, oh, Ren, good to see you again. Allow me to introduce, this is my brother Laris. And he goes, he's a bit moody at times and a little shit, but I hope he was pretty good. And he kind of like going to kind of noogie his hair, and he just and he goes, he's like kind of like a little playful banter. And as you turn around, you see Cog and Sprocket kind of standing there, just kind of.
Hang on, what's the spider lady doing? Does she still exist?
She's staring at. I was about to get to that. She's staring at
Okay,
people.
sorry.
And you kind of see Nali wave her hand, and what appears, all of a sudden, you see this person shrink down into a still very gaunt-looking man with red hair and lots of acne. Just going.
Is it Ham?
Was that good?
No.
Is it Ham the card?
And the magistrate is just standing there, like, thought, and she was like, "Well, then what were you doing? Look, you came in, you're looking very, very suspicious, and you did nothing to help your case."
You didn't exactly
So-
give us a chance.
Whoa. Okay.
So you broke us out of jail to see what we... What? I'm so confused.
What sort of judge
I'm
are
not
you? You set up
so-
an elaborate plot to try and prove us guilty, and then it didn't work, did it?
She kind of just looks. She's like, and Nolly goes, "Oh, that was my idea. Yeah, and so many people, if you show them a little bit of leeway, they just run with it, and you see their true colors. But we needed to test yours, and well, this was the most fun way to do it, don't you think?"
I'm most concerned with the fact that you can read minds. Or Ham over there can read minds.
You see Ham, and he's just kind of standing there, kind of fingering.
So I'm having a really difficult time believing. Please explain.
Oh, it was just a simple spell. Trust me. She goes, "Trust me. There's nothing," and she kind of waves more of her hands, and all the spider webs kind of just disappear. And she goes, "I have to admit, though, you did pretty well." And the magistrate goes, "But they still," she goes, "they still use magic. That's against the law, and that means that the end." Nolly goes, "Shh. They're under my protection now."
Oh.
And she goes, but, and she goes, "Now, who has the authority here?"
Me.
Point to Nora.
Wasn't talking to you, but I like you.
Oh, thank you very much. I like you too. You're very pretty, and I like the magic. But also, I don't agree with what you did whatsoever.
Fair. But, I mean, I just sit around just doing just politics. It's so dull. When I get the chance to really understand how people work, that's where my fun comes. And Loris is behind his sister, just kind of like... At this point, you see Cog kind of step forward and go behind the magistrate, and you see Sprocket kind of skip on over to the magistrate and kind of link his arm, just like, lean on her shoulder. She goes, "Get off!" She's like, "I'm still mad at you," and he's like,
Plot twist.
They're acting. Seeing Sprocket next to her acting very lovey-dovey in a sense versus her, who's very like stern and like.
Oh my god, are they together? Can I roll a are they together check? Like, are they married?
Roll an inside
Can
check.
I roll an are they together check?
That's a 20. Only one of the game.
Oh my god. Packing peanuts. Oh my god. You notice as they're linking arms, you notice the slight glint of two of gold on her left finger, and you notice a similar one matching on his.
Hans is from really kind of low-key angry that Sprocket was lying this entire time to noticing that and then just giving him the finger guns.
He sees that and he just goes.
That That's my boy.
You see Cog kind of standing there. All right, we understood. Are we done now? And the magistrate kind of turns and goes, yes, fine. And kind of just storms off and with everyone else standing there. And she goes, "Hun, you coming?" And you see Sprocket kind of, and like just toddle off behind her.
I just like nudge Oggy and I'm like, look at that.
And I'm like, yeah.
So Nolly goes,
I still haven't let go of Ren's hand, by the way.
Yeah, Ren is like clutching on for dear life.
I'm just standing in the back, just like, what? The entire time. Like just the aura of just, what?
You know that picture of the woman with like geometry in front of her face?
Yeah.
So you all, as they go and leave, Cog goes, "Oh, by the way, Chief of Security, nice to meet you all."
Oh, what the fuck?
And just signals and said, "You all did pretty well. Careful about using magic. Very good job also with not killing that guild tree. I mean, I know it was an accident, but good
Hang
for
on.
not killing
Wait,
him.
for not-
Good idea."
Cog.
Is he alive? Is he alive then?
No! He kind
Alright.
of laughs and chuckles and was like, I have no idea. We had no idea that Quagga could do that, but no.
It sounded like super well prepared. Well done.
Yeah.
Wait,
There he
Cog.
Yeah.
I was wondering, Gear. Who is he then?
That's Tony. He's just a normal guy.
He just wanted to work with the government to figure out if we were.
Nolly chose him. I don't really know.
I fucking
Is
told
Nolly
you
still in the
something like
room?
that.
Yeah.
Okay, I can
Nolly
I
chose him.
Nolly?
I don't really know. It was fun though.
Can I turn to Nolly? Be like, thank you, Nolly. Beg pardon. Gear. Who is he? Tony, the tiger.
Oh yes, yeah. We go back actually. He's just a friend. He owes me a couple favors, more than a couple actually. But we have a business arrangement. He helps me out occasionally. I help him out.
So he's not some higher up in the municipal government or anything. Not a jailer. Not the.
No.
Okay. He is who he
Not
says
at
he
all.
is.
Not at all. Oh.
All right.
I like roll my eyes and take my hand out. And
She turns and to all of you and she goes, "So, let me formally introduce myself to all of you. I'm Nali Carmenis. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I am the leader of the Magic Users Guild here in Valashi. This here is my twin doofus, Loris, and he kind of just gives her like a stink eye. It's just kind of over this at this point, but doesn't say anything to the contrary. And she goes, "So, we've been looking for new people to join our guilds. We had a bit of a run-in recently with a couple dragons. It's no big deal, but we have a few openings.
what did you? What? Sorry, I missed one word of that.
We had some run-ins with some people, and now we have some open positions. If you all would be."
People or some dragons. I think this is important to clear up before we sign anything.
I quite like to get a distinction.
Well, I don't want to say too much. I don't want to spoil any fun for you, but My group deals in particular with, that of a magical origin which the government would rather keep away from the general populace. We deal in secrets and fun. We're kind of a task force in a sense. But we do have some openings, and from what my brother has told me and kept me updated with, he pulls out the amulet at this point and is like, swings it around, and she says, "You all have a lot of potential, and I could see you doing very well." And she goes,
you want us to join your band of smugglers?
Smugglers? No. Heavens. no.
Magical task force. Is this what it is?
In a sense.
Said they deal in objects
you.
which the government
Thank you.
doesn't approve of. That says smuggler.
It's government funded, is the thing. It's what the government doesn't want others to know and understand.
Yeah.
We deal outside the law because we're allowed to. Now, you can join. You can also not join, but then we'd have to arrest you for magic use, and I don't think anyone wants that, so...
So we have no
This
choice.
isn't like another farce, is it? For
Yeah.
you're not trying to
This
trap
is
us into
a
saying yes
second
to this.
Yeah,
And
you
it
can
will
see
be
why
all
we're having
practical.
a wee bit of trust issues
I
here.
understand. Why don't you come back with me, see the guild, make your decision then.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
Um,
I'd quite like
What-
to see it, actually.
Sure.
is there a library at this guild?
Yes, of course.
Okie dokie, let's all go.
Is there a pub?
There's one right across the street.
Let's go. Right now.
All right. You slowly walk out of this tunnel and this briar patch, kind of questioning precisely what her true motives are, kind of still confused about what exactly just happened, but nevertheless a little anxious but excited to see just exactly what is in store. And that is where we're going to end tonight's session.
Oh my god! Well done, Kate!
Yay, Kate! That was so good.
Oh my god. Packing peanuts. Oh my gosh.
What is packing peanuts? What is
You
this?
guys.
We sent you the meme. I can't remember what the meme was though. What was it? Hang on, let me go up in the chat. Being a DM and writing your own campaign is like buying your cats an elaborate cat condo and watching those dumb idiots spend 4 days in the box it came in eating packing peanuts.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah. Oops.
How was that for you, Kate?
It was fine. I was just like, I realize now that I need to go write a bunch of books because you're gonna read it cover to cover.
Yes.
Sorry about
Yes, I am. You have a wizard book person.
Got a lot of prepping to do, but yeah, that was
so fun.
oh, God. That was kind of the introduction. This is starting to get into the fun stuff now.
Yeah.
I did not see that coming. You did such
Yeah.
a good job.
Oh my god!
Round of applause.
Yay!
Yay, Kate. I want to give a round of applause as well to Maddie for sticking that out. That was good. I'm very
I don't
Yeah.
know what it was, but yay!
I'm very happy to all of you guys for
I'm glad that you like got what I was going for, because I was like, I want to do something, and you did it, and I was like, yes, here we go.
And thank you to everyone who's still watching.
Yes!
Really?
This is 3
man.
hours and 30 minutes long, pretty much. So who's been sticking here for that long?
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry, everyone. Oh. Yeah, okay. So we might continue this, streaming this if people are interested. If everyone's like, no, we could probably not. We could probably but I'm glad that people liked it. Yeah,
I was so anxious about Tony and like the fact that he didn't come back from Foo. Like that was so on my mind for ages.
I need to know what's going on with Foo. Is he okay?
As soon as you were like, "Oh,
You don't
two
know.
kids come to the room," I was like, "It's fucking Tony. It's fucking Tony." I was like, "No." I knew there was something up with that guy.
Oh, I realized no one there because he's just been worried about a spell. None of them have actually met Tony, and we haven't met Mimi either.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I
Oh,
don't know. We'll have to see where this next
yeah.
session takes us.
We're getting very nice comments right now for the Twitch. On the
Oh.
yeah, everyone was
That's so
amazing.
nice.
Applause. 'Twas great. This was so worth it. Loved every hour.
Oh, you
Keep
guys.
going.
Oh, thank you.
I gotta wait until we have a shopping arc again, and then.
Oh yeah, man.
If we don't go back to, I will marry Mima. I will. Here,
Mima?
Mima.
Yeah.
Bad idea.
No, that I will not marry Mima. I will marry Mimi.
Mimi.
There we go.
I'll marry her twin sister Mima.
Someone says that they need more information about your characters.
Oh, yeah. A lot of them
Maybe.
a lot of them were confused with like Sprocket and Axel and like trying to figure out the names and everything.
Okay.
Just because we didn't live stream that last one.
Well, if you wanna, probably the best way to do that is if you want to know more about a certain person's character, send them an ask on Tumblr, and then do that.
Yeah.
I can
And
answer
maybe,
any NPC questions or general. If you want a lore dump, I have like pages.
Show
of
them
lore.
the
I won't
list
tell you
of
anything.
beers.
The list of alcohol.
Alcohol.
Also, once the art is done, maybe we can each post like a little bio.
Yeah.
Art.
With the art.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone who's still watching, if you want to understand, I'll show you guys too. I'll make sure you guys can't read anything. So
She's got a color-coded folder, everyone.
It's
Yeah.
hardcore.
So everything is corresponding to a color. So this is last session. So in front, I have the first session. I have a summary in front. Different things that could happen, different NPCs, different people you might encounter. That is something we didn't get to. This is kind of something that we also didn't get to. We didn't get to a couple of this. Previous session is in red. This is some lore, some of my notes. This is how I organize my inns. I have cost, location, description, the innkeeper, the menu, and patrons that they can have.
Oh my god.
All right, Leslie.
Wow.
Nope.
White. White is Augie, and I have a cheat sheet that they all have access to. That has, it's basically like a condensed version of a character sheet for things that they need. So like you have your mods and saving throws,
It's so
passive
helpful.
perception, AC.
So great.
All your proficiencies are here. Weapons, feats, fighting style. This is just for Augie though. Any features, extra features that you can have. And I have that for everyone. This is for Oscar. I have Nora, and then also a cheat sheet for her familiar. And then for people that can do it, I have spell books for everyone that can do magic that has basics, like all the description and things. If you have a particular school, Nora has a school, Val has a circle for druids. Blue is Nora, orange is Ren, yellow is Tam, and green is Val. And I Actually, I don't know if you guys know this, but the reason I do it in colors is because I have a little bit of is it synesthesia? I don't know. I think in colors sometimes, so I organize colors. Then I have this, which is a list of different shops. So I have Blacklist, Fletcher's, Leatherworkers, General Stores, Magic
There's so
Shop.
much to explore, and we spent like half an hour pretending that Nora was having a shit.
Listen, I saved all
so good. It was so
This is what people want me to get to, though, which is I have a list of 100 different kinds of alcohols that they could try, labeled by, I have moonshines, I have ales and lagers, I have wines and ciders, I have, and I have different, I have just nice drinks. I'm working on the process of that for books as well, but I have that, and I also have descriptions under each of them, so I have names. So for instance, something that people had was there was strawberry fizz wine, which is, this wine is very pale, pink, and fizzy. It's the kind of drink associated with young ladies are given to children with a meal, and I gave that to Augie in a sippy cup. And then in the back, I have NPC names that are just random names, sorted by kind of what I think they would be. So I have like thieves, I have shop owners, and kind of arranged and that kind of thing. And so I have them, and then when I use one, I just cross it off. And I have some other stuff that is online, but this is the stuff that I have. Oh, and in the front, I have the map.
Yes.
The hard work that you put into this is so intense.
We just talked about for 3 hours. Like, holy shit, Kate.
There's a lot of alcohol. Sorry, I'm reading the chat. There is a lot of alcohol because I know you guys enough to know that you guys are going to expect something different every single tavern. And so I had to, like, do some stuff. But yeah.
Oh my god, it'd be the worst if we were just like, just give me the usual for the next 6 months. And Kate's just there like, no. I've done all this.
Okay.
Alright.
Honestly, I'm traumatized by that bartender last time, and I don't think I'll ever order another drink again.
You're traumatized. Did you drink blood?
No, but she was so mean to me.
Oh, another DM thing. I say this like I'm giving tips. This is my first time DMing. But another thing is in the first couple sessions, all I did was throw random stuff at them because I wanted to see their reactions and understand how they worked as players. So I made someone flirt with Ren. And like I gave someone blood wine. Like I did that kind of stuff. I introduced Mimi. It's just that kind of thing, just to see how players react and stuff. And so in the future, I can gauge stuff. Like I knew you guys would
try and save the freaking manatee. Instead of getting out of there like normal human beings who are like,
that's why I made him not drop the spell, because I was like, just get out. But, yeah. Anyways.
Okay. I have to go eat dinner.
Okay. Well, thank you all so much for joining us. If anyone's still watching it,
yeah, we have most of our viewers still there.
Thank you guys so much.
And there's 16 more on YouTube.
Oh my god!
All right. Well, thank you, all of you, so much. We might do this again, hopefully.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay.
Thank you, Kate.
Thank you, Kate.
You guys, thank you. And thank you guys for watching. Miller, you know how to turn the stream off, so
yes,
we'll let you do that. Anyone have any parting words?
All right.
Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.